melanin that bleach with passion. I can only wear my clothes on Fridays, eat my own food when broke, back, boobs, fake, hair, skin, fake, nails, eyelashes, fake. Even lawyers, judges are proud wearing those wigs. I can't speak my own language at school, even grow my own hair. Our strong African leaders are killed, the puppet mouth shut. Into the bay. Oh, Africa, the bay. Foreigners are protected, indigenous are always apprehended. Discrimination against black is what we are capable. Get serious. Dreadlocks have no correlation with intelligence. Compare Okonfu Anachi to pastors, coming Nkrumah to others. Wake up, for we can't be like others. Wake up from mental slavery. Wake up, the world is just a book. Those who do not travel, read only a page. Get serious. Aita Bobo, the African poet.
Alright, we say mo bibiara kwaba family Kastle 90.3 FM. And then see the 4th day of February 2024. 5 and nti yada yame ase ye mu bi ai o die ni so ya bi baby bear zo kase free na zato e wa zato e wa Kastle 90.3 FM a very good afternoon at all program at all come our shop our office baby bear we retain bia high Kastle 90.3 FM your number one political and current affair program man hodo and we abri yatna say menyi Osman we abri komo bebre wa yereba na ye bebezi but me cow there you stream live our Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM damaso and YouTube Instagram X e wonyina no you stream live ho enti like the page share na leave your comment your comment no ho ye be kan ye ze amo damaso ye various platforms are edg or ye messages ni nyina no ana wo feedback ni nyina no so or very active this very afternoon 0244743 0244743 and the text message another WhatsApp message fabra na enzin komo ewiabri but me production team headed by Mr. Bernard Ogo, FKK Alhaji Osman, and Afi Blackus, Alfredo, and one and Orobo Mechidom, and Mamizi Jumezi, Meze Abro. www.kastlefmonline.com and once you stream live for Play Store, another App Store, next search Kastle 90.3 FM app no for to mobile phone do na yeni jumeza yezinya no stream live e abi me fin check asepa me fama oye Dr. Tichi our Cape Coast Teaching Hospital Dr. Tichi ana nurse nya our friend Stephanie wonyina wo Cape Coast Teaching Hospital we abri me di in check asepa na mezemo won e ofidue ma ha na Eriabri Ridge Royal Hotel and afi Betway and one and Orisha and Asen Mayezi Jumezi Yazi Abra Ridge Royal Hotel what the this vast day or be or special package na was more na packages in any buffet breakfast no a 200 Ghana cedis damaso na buffet lunch ono a 300 Ghana cedis buffet dinner a 350 Ghana cedis or your delivery in so and what's the book now our office crowd but now was the abroad 0312 00322 and 0501 672908 or was second reach Cape Coast now bet you some can chop Alaji
Kwamina
Champions League first round in nya be we yen
oh yes ye
only Europa League no
absolutely
so there be no wash as bio
I think February next week we ball the preliminary rounds in the bio
okay
so qualification to the round of 16
oh okay
and in one what to do from 9th to 24th position you have a child born our baby home and now we are the next teams no will qualify to the next round and now you go the next stage of the competition.
Oh, okay. And now Betway album no. Because with Betway, what's the match and then America. Banchibi we this year and we finishing. It be abo.
And what a Blackus was in our group. And one I know in our.
And that Banchibi we this year no I abo. Betty be wa dem no ye.
Ya no problem be Blackus say. The bia no one day I does don't koyepe. Obotum we be film. Yeah. And also the saver no no chiro ze nya kakra no ze ato no te black so tina wunche no da no ho
enti bet we wan ka say wada every weekend be di bet
da mo na oti and I dey be hihye ne
okay
ehun hihye apa no saver no so be save
oh okay
ense ne nyina la mfa
enti na dey be abebe na fire wadi
abai na dom company no Blackus efo ana obed anka Alex ane wunde
ana na kru no anga let's do a crona abaka cho no bu na mponyim John Betty over here hwe
abaka kodo na nyu ayesem
anga let's we abri ye chi o ano bet over here hwe a crona ano pe vibration
Kiwona ngofa kono kanye sompo.
Alright, say we say ye debate we hu komo yes atro enti bet no or finish cra betway obem intentem na weji bet na or say no game na or say no we free mu na wetum na also green ewa.
I'm not.
Okay, we'll go through the amount.
E ochemnya botana mutum na mechira ehu.
The wall bet na.
Ma chachiro.
Me humpo.
Ebohu.
Oh me hu.
O ma chachiro.
Man chire me hu.
Manya botan ma chachiro kama ehu ade ne bia.
E maybe the menya da jere wo ho.
Da me na metama se machiro ya.
Menya da.
Ya wo officer manya botan na ma chachiro mu kakra ehu a. Manya ba start by 4 options. Into 4 no, wo se boma. Amia. Na ya graduate na ya roko na nyum na ya roko.
4 options. Amia.
Ana na answer na papa bi. Tuna come na oricha aviator akukro baka wat na last no dey godo
na miss aviator nso be fia ha
na plane no tui no baka da ma wenya heart attack wanda no hodo but then one thing I like about between what's the best responsibility adina ya na eze nyansa ato men for life savings obinis cause ebejo obanu school fees sika bia ehun there emfa nya hwe no na da mago na ekwa na eza akwa akoshim. But then I na ebi mo hono na irresponsible betting enyu bre nti bosoma so na kotua no kwa mina instead of this kind of akwa chama na mbafuma na yere na aze no na opro ko double ska no no de nyina akoto do. The
last time a video bi na me hwe a young guy or your mobile money bi ne sika no du ko bet obiniska ozuko twa bet
nti na me pako o kire wo chiwutum
and maybe wa end nyimpa na it was a bet responsibly.
That is it.
Sister guy no we go into occultism or the no aka share them eginumu
I'm not I mean
bet responsibly
oya titio me yanke busuafo won yo say baka somewhere last year uses no kwado ho no abrente baby simple committee suicide later no it was found out today obini scored in China no so the same bet no issue CBA no so o ko dis kan cha why enyum guase ti no feel do cha there o try the shot na oko nti yesre one was on shada mago no mu no bet was na bet responsibly ntari ya nes wadwe na ato nti bia nya bet 10 series bi 20 bia man ko nkotam wo boso makotua nti obanu school fees obinu school za botto won cha no se na hey
double money
onye de kutwa ano esika nyumbre
yes
ti fanyasa to wan sa na tumaye
empemfu nyina wo twa wo ebi amafu se dem twa pa
akukura America na asemi about to be 75 years old
no travel
all travel ten to plan to no
mama you know
ya na ahwe ne ya nka botum po we twa ahwe enyo nti no ya basre
si se bia bebia no esika no eduru no opere okobi kan
opere no to kosere bebe nti ya na ya careful kakra
all right alaji me da say e wa future is about bet responsibly but time is a chema me hunti don't waste your time on me don't waste your time on me. Okay. But the end of parliament the other speaker Zime with the suspension of these 4 members of parliament in why tighten security or one period them go free wall by enter. On you Speaker Alban Smana Babin. Or your number 3. A MP I will not my yahin. Enter.
Number.
Now Osman. Recently, video CB or circulate on social media. Accra Academy, and Mofra, so punish it. One new student too.
Genius.
Now was it Adar? How are me no me machine and per report no was it hand over the child to the security and the Ghana police for further investigations. A big cordo there are the minyame or cordo in our various schools. But so there yenya second look how the school set up and how one monitor and mofrano
kwamina mamendasi enwabri we na memfa nchie ni bi emfa ma ye listeners ni nyina no na viewers anwabri wonyina waje pena eko social media worhwe hen bi muso wotie radio do a yede wonyina ase de abaka ye ho ande ye nyina ye bezi nkomo na mema ho donti oma no ho donti ni ye nyinara ya hwe na ya ye wonsom na ya aboa na bibiara wa konka na ozamayen na menko elmi na zongo mankasem papa Uncle Buniamino or say radio the biahade no that was a gloom patch radio no.
I mean sure no.
Into on sesa into komino zungwa hade ana de bi otente nyabre so te ma me che no soronko honum. Kwame na yana yafa secondary education system especially boarding house for no. Some of these things I mean me who social media not on me one. Why? Because ayakayakaze and the kind of bad habits, characters ayeko school ayeko suano kwame no nya easy. Aya nsembe bre na ayeko school a yeze enyoko hu yeze na so kote. So bani bia ayeka famu wo honom. So ye pwe na yeka da ye baka nke a lot of us probably nke ye nyeyi. And I de bia meka de to some extent blame no but also am ye nyinara. Teachers are what schools be, I will blame them. Especially house masters are when you students when you want to see. Secondly, in education system nankasa wogana hade no. The way I and the yen now come in a quite that the child's right. And then yama okodu honum. And I call yankasa supu ye to me for that. Yati and once a day, or chido bia nenwa see a din. Into no se school as we want to say from Mponesta, wo bonjada. You cannot even report. Into Moko University. Ya wa lecturers are also co school no when you easy into no so feel there students no first school no ma now so when you easy. So this is the mentality here is actually in interim. Into the man the boarding house system no should be one it is supposed to shape us. Or chido too much China kwana eba fada eba boy embra na ya nkete se na mrentie. Into kwame na ma for boy school ma for girl school. Girl school say eta ye one single sex schools no embassy afo no obi a wako school we still girls wako holy child obi a wako school infantiman obi a wako school archbishop Portes girls ebru girls and no ka ho na the notable name schools now we know them when it comes to single sex school with regards to mbesiafo no when you ask them they will tell you how they groom them inti yana yan ko mbesiafo won school da no at least one thing that we can know first say na ye kwenta wo ye Adisada College Park hono na say share the attitude of Wesley girls in Besiafo holy child first won't compare other schools in mixed schools na kwa me when them girls no one a character no ye a bit refined than the others no
ye wo school ye call inter school sir na girls school or Archbishop Porter girls
yes
na students in Waraba when you one logo lie.
Yes.
Watch out one and so
absolutely.
Warukwa the sea.
Namunoti. Into the training no. This is what boarding house is meant to be. Watch your mess way to calorie set. As the fork and knife busy. Oh, casheousness. I couldn't say about for nyim penyimfu bakasa. Miss me say ya bakasa or pado. You are taught all these things. So come I'm not surprised that in say bagana hade. Not say for sabi mbesi afa wa bra. Wako enyima vice president of school infa. I was just mentioning the ministers ahoro
chief justice
from Koko school hono because they were giving that much training no but me yes so ye contrast we no na yamba hwe them mix school no onye manyifu won school no na ye hwe nyama okodo wo hono. I mean a lot of bad activities so bani bi nyama bi a was a student in the firm because obi feel there me a senior into so nya ne yanko na say or more treat na ondwene ho ebe na ebe because no so buy no da mo na was in the form into boarding school akwa na say senior bi ye wade na say report mo teacher nyimpo a they feel there da man na once was it one or your system bi a o cha wo so wanyu form into we buy your phone homodwan into akwa na aba fresh no the kind of treatment I wasn't more akwa remember our days na ebenya senior bi a sabe ekwaji weight bana also when you now want one form queue no one jina honom no jina abronsa no sorry kwame no orutu ntofi into what to weight banuma weight bana say a pair to a pazi. This is a kind of cruel mentality yes this students no want mo honom. So who is there to protect the students?
When your school fees the ombre school be mo no we benyo obi wo hwa
yes
and also I am giving you this kind of treatment
yes because we're a senior then because honestly what that wants to ban binu and I was in the form
and teachers will be quiet.
Yes, a reporter they feel there it is part of the school system or today when you are seeing so you are going to be hardened by some of these activities and coming on tray And then I'm sister.
Is it part of the curriculum?
Onka hubi cry. But this is what we do. Throughout these activities, I go school 1 year from no. And ibi mu won from a wa boy bodam. Ibi mu won from a wa hwere won kwa. Ibi mu akwa yere ba bia wonyi bebe ayebon po fi obey. Enti na my sister cook na ma me reason komo. Also onyima brain to be o school because of this same act way. And wa bodam on nenam. Because obi di bibi akofred be na ma ndo ondi. No onyim na azeban. But okwa kozi. Me try them for you to tell you there. Come da musuba na onye act a ye hu ndey. One starting fin de. Oye subani bia na ya mo ba be tradition within our schools. Into the man or kodo honom. Akra academic situation way. E bia na obi nte. But enya video ni na sa ahwe. Come na oya atete ya roho. Why? Because se student oye abono. So oye de no bi podo oye exerting authority there. Or no oye senior. Into no wafa adar Carlas ni chenu mu hono mu no na ozu go afre no na adwa na mojo mitimi de nsan kadi kwa check akra bi na ada na nyim na oya sharp no ko bo student na nke bakaden man shada na epra wo yanko
because actually the strength order bo afre na bakide okite ababy na no every day okita sekana sharp object. Minim
the kind of example I set as my students no. Sabaki somewhere last year at this other college.
Yes.
Obisu mi ani yanko no kwana ordinary boaze. Se kunwu yanko na kunwu ne na. Nka baka da me sorry man shada na me ye. Nso na edi mpako no dem wo honom. Nti kwabe na to some large extent no. I feel the boarding house system na yekọ no. One yekọ ho there. Yekọ sua me isi me botu me boyembra. It's I mean minim dan ko do weekend a akon esi for na inspection Saturdays roll course na nyina na okodo honom into wo squatter ekwo wo child me se ba for da be lay wo bed e be siesie ho e be di wo hunyi mesi me ya brent a ntum e be fi school e be fie no na wa so aye krachinyi onya fre na e be fi wan ba che kwa ba for da eti e bo twetwe wo chance abakoro wo nyama na aze because in that my ages no you want your reformative years the age of by 13 14 to by 18 years no that man Bruno, na good awusumpo you are honing yourself there about to na ya brent na ya nketesia and more yam young in there upon all these issues that yet ni nyina no come na kase no of either the male schools no another the mixed schools no mbesiafo won schools yan ta yan te da mo suboni bi there
and most schools are wajidin
yes
and adame sabe nkwase semisi wo
come also no the schools into no so why na ya bate but I'm telling you to go to the other schools no it is happening over there. The musuba na okodo honom there adweno bon obi otum oye later wo se nyumbiri ye for bi disco reading na we push student there onko do we nyumbiri me just say boy phone lines na ko ba for wa share their experiences that they went through our call oye secondary schools na nko kan wona aze no enti I feel there it is a time GS or otum was one na sifom because some of these things you know yes anyina you student you was youthful exuberance you know ya pada ya chada ya sompo aba fresh you know you need to be taken through the rudiment of your school na you know but come in some of these activities you know are very wicked ebi won bo abrente ba ne maame oyin na ko school na wa mo provisions you know within just 1 week no refer the provisions asa because sinesi wo ba afre ne chop box man obedidi na what did you want some sika what mo do from school no na wo ejifi won some I mean it is very bad. I'm not saying them of focus come when you're kind. They can give out handouts. But men shame pokoro no. If you poison about school no, see the noise or in the question is seven day. I would not mean more had it. Intentional boamabano. Na you pokoro nisiko. Net bone no general easy. Now for no school no one return no honor. Okobanda mana who can they follow? And I want to be make or teachers now school one no. Come in a school be no code the conductor. I wasn't my student in our honor. But how do we enforce this once no? And then you know, your headmasters no, and a senior housemasters no, your housemasters no, your mistresses in our window. Because a opinion, not was a juma more than ya. Come in at any point in time, at every point in time, no, you should make sure that what would be on the ground. And the Shaka Academy issue your baby. Now, matter school issue communicate on your hand, your ma students no, at the end of friends that I'm with you, no, nobody will say that most students are there don't find them no. So oba never that more defensive mechanisms so fin for no oba. O send the way my from our doors into no. Definitely you get the recalcitrant ones no. But oba here so there. So that me no corner. At least you try to sanitize your system. So you use some of
and one now waiting one bra Facebook na one more share. I mean, look at this.
No warranty at two are there. And I didn't done it.
Na bra YouTube and so na bra.
And I call bonanza. Na there no chen. And also dan kaje bonus is no. Na ka there ne sharp edge no. Okwa bar brain tennis is wa. Nka baka den. Ahwenye boy da mazia onya 17 years. Onya 8, onya 19 years.
Small boy. Na you know when it's him.
Just imagine.
And I me assure that one of our students in the Biasun will all capture. Of
course.
I will say Facebook na ebia enhu video a ye kan wase mi. Bra Facebook na braboshe za orokodo. I mean students are okita adaripa no do go ne nyanko students. Serious.
Imagine. Or prani yanko.
Na Osman mas mori and say can no ordan kekre bia bia obokwa no. Anhwe ni oba rend e binum po
paralyzing. Oh, friend. And so this is the attitude, this is the lifestyle. Kwabena say trust me, when you go into school, secondary schools, boarding houses, these things are normal. Me carry that me time school. One Saturday, me free school without exit because senior be feel there, where cleaning, and another senior was mom, and a maba also on tassy. And she was a long broom, tintini bino, and was go. Makatama bag my fee. And this is the kind of attitude that yes, you train a student. It is a anyala kina school no don't put a student no muno. Every year fimo. I feel because school he is traumatized. Into a lot of my former went to man realize one dreams. On the one per school, but the kind of treatment I was one from no one per school that. Into no mammy nefi unkran Kumasi kept course I read uncle school or Ebia school A. The kind of treatment on ya no about find the solace outside the school. Instead of you know about no school no on to no school. Into amuko school na minimobia or no in a time no wabo school wa na bia 1 week.
See, I won't be free there from obe school.
So on the school.
On school because of idea
treatment school. That is it. Even mo lose one interest in school but for me for born because what's in the school and then you want J. What's in the school senior be original you are all man no turn was school. Into the minion pakon orange in a classroom. Open no in it no as afa. Internet said they be make share these are disco boys or gasco boys. No one can as what town. Come baby now because what's in a classroom one no na. What's in a dormitory one no na. There is one senior bia all man you are onji. And for me I feel that a big problem. And where GS or was one in the phone. Because some of these acts on your attitudes, no, it is becoming unbecoming. That much treatment I wasn't more student to know. I can't wait what for that. Seniors, you know, what you know, one authority, the way you may be on some fata. And why you're in there, so come why you're the mumpona. You dare not go and report that I'm a senior, no. Because a co-reporter, you will still come back and then live with them on Kofuni Bill. And one more when you enjoy dormitory honum. One more when you are on Joe dormitory honum. Because obias no your best and you on your pack no the mazino. Because I bring to the mazi, no call for honoma. Once what's on a worry share. If you catch that boy, we are my way sombra. This is what we are going through. Into your basre, yan headmasters, no, your headmistress, no, senior housemasters and house mistresses, no, and a housemasters most especially. And the teachers now sometimes they are on duty, no. You should make sure that you have your ears on the ground. You should have your eyes everywhere because a lot is going on.
Also, I'm wondering there a parent in fear. Na
aside video
Oba is involved in this. What will be going through your mind?
Come na we ambashe show. Wo kra no onto ne yem, wa akoma no onto ne yem da. We ambashe show. Because you don't know what next you should expect.
Obi di Oba dam just like that.
Yes. Enta mesen kwafo ahwere won kwa. Enkwafo the ways one them you more about them and they be more into reach him. And the people couldn't achieve their potentials, their aspirations because of maybe more treating on was school. Dama and you have one fine champ. Gay nyama nyama okodui. Lesbian nyama nyama okodui. Then I start from school. afobɔ kɔ school no innocent obɛkɔ hye seniors bi they are going to involve them in those activities no ɔkɔ report am it is because of some of these acts no and come like I'm saying ebi they will trivialize it. Yes, a lot of people have gone through the system one they are refined ebi so akwa they couldn't get what they are looking for, but I'm not sure that the teachers when they see this thing they are going to be happy. But then how best can we train our students for them to know that yes, school be our culture, homogen, it is normal, it is there. You know, we went through all these things, you know. You ever dress a funky student or school?
Not to this extreme, because on one case a kind of dress in or dress and yes. It's a fun.
Yes.
But this treatment is inhumane.
Yes,
absolutely. I mean how?
Messi,
me wa ne bia nyimpa na oya ne ba na mpo no mbro ndam buri bi da.
Obo ndam da. Ebo kom na nyimpa na oya dem no na so wodze. Nti no so we sua.
My rehu mpo nde e bia awo a eye involved in this adedi go bin. Ufie krampo e bia onye.
Yes.
Akafa asama abra we bushafo.
Yes. And in America no, the orientation no GS or was one in the form. They should make sure that one code of conduct I was in my school so no one should make because we no one try it is very bad. Because
the way to wabeka there chechenyi mamba abofra wo school. Ebotwa na abai why you born ebotwa na abai akọ wo headmaster wo call report to headmaster.
Yes.
On book na headmaster more the kind of punishment a farmer.
No students mom ono nya akukuru to punish
or take
the fellow students
yes
with careless no so do hwin impokro no. So these are the challenges we are talking about. It's your best the educational reform nyina yezi hu komo no. Woma yen hwa na yetum na yen fa modalities no yen fo ntoto yi. Like we are saying school bia boarding houses easy ye we yen subculture yen nyina ye fom. Ebi wo ho no ma ye fom no at least ohye yen din. Oma ye be yen krachefo, oma ye hu me san ye nyamanyama bi. But with this negative ones, you know, or remboa, it hardened some of them. Interphone so we school no so paya. No you are see a tin. Okay, ta second so dinianko bonimpa. On show because wa from I na see ko park you manyama awoye. In the say nyamo ka obey game sir. Baby was sure hadi. Ebra was one what bono. Onya easy. These are same students too. Inti obi wa janaba wo fie we janaba wo kwanda ombro school na ombe suazi na cheche afano ba fie no na wa ya kete se wa ya cracking na okofo da mo so banim. I mean the kind of lifestyle obe film that person is just going to be hardened no so ba no run koye nti ye ba say
how want to see can be kdo twedua
nyo
be kdo twe adibia nkwan ni mo ana onu twedua
da mo na ote nti adwene bo no do so nti yesre yema yen fa attention no yen fon kodo. And America that way no nyande no starting. We've seen a lot of it. Now America we call us wafra. A lot of them will share their experiences.
Yeah, and me pay what experience in this issue.
Yes.
I wanna wa film this kind of treatment.
A lot of them will share their experiences.
Teacher bra. Ebusabra Facebook. Kastle 90.3 FM Facebook. Na wasu this kind of action okodo school
academy.
I mean it's very sad. Teacher
yes today ma ezema baby yes so na be 4 days na yehu oyen platform do into quickly net dials and then answer no school no issue statement and one mama yan nti there why no victims no one report inti na school no went take action inti immediately occur viral no wa hwe we hu inti victims no onye perpetrators ni na wozin wa ha. And the interesting aspect of the whole thing is that one hand one over to the police inti yeah, we hope that the police will do the right thing, punish them. We are not in the day wicked another day but I had the freedom na exam my from many bininti. I'm a bin will take advantage why I'm was it. I mean, this is on second, so 10 no could train in pana. Is in a them. Inti, but follow.
Abazin obotum abande a student and abo fraud to them na one enough for this kind of treatment at the end of the day. Onya the courage do or reports.
enyo ane ye culture of was it share mofra mani bi wonu mu nto suro de okokọ reporter obenya Samantha went viral. Ye nyina ya ku school da. Until sometimes some of these things but yeah time no na it the yes I remember when I was in senior high school late 90s early 2000s. I mean me ku school mam ye late. Yeah time by 6:15 you should be in school because by 6:30 or there or by assembly 45 we are inside. Let's start as this year. Mom ye late mam tu me come mansro miti. I mean senior you be from offer me mazo mama ye na mfifi mo baby I there net kokko one of my mudu mutu me de katinam no mama mena dem mfansro meti. Yes, it was punishment, but me feel that normal because all them sro meti and sana my school man sro meti ama mena dem mfansro meti or punishment, but why inflict any pain on me until next time no may steady dem okwa mo hwe dem asro meti and sana. But this is weird. And I today see any generation I today wonyi atenka wonyi tema wanangasa hwe ho de seka na ote da mazebo bia fosusu ho de awu da minyimpa and obotum ayan roba we kunyimpa nse ho mazenete
akuma odeni yema
onye nyimpa
da makukuduru ni minya bi.
And that is the social media youth boys and girls are ye develop. Look at some of the things I want here. Another one be so I was surface be my barricades in a high. I don't know we see 3-4 years ago. Students our class
or proposing now.
Ocean ring
class now kisses
Listen,
ni colleagues go or your normal one and one propose on the ring
time na ya sura abofo. One way or the other we were doing those things, but ye dinya said to sro wo ho pedo obi abohumpo enfunde nyi beyin na besia na mo hu teacher nya go run away obi awa afani enne ejina hopa na abofra de nsa to no yanko ni sisechiri na wona mo enyim woroko obu biara enyim suro biara enyim nti yemu bi. And we are praying there as part of the new education reform here obebe in education forum here obebe. Some of us when it comes to PTA and those things I will champion those things and see nyamina do mara mama father ma kwanya chair prof Professor Davis, the new director general
from UCC.
Yes, he's a fantastic man. Yamina do my yemu bi enya kwenya ye hia na yin edi nkomo 1-on-1 and yen there yamina pa Ghana Education Service obafanintam pay for.
We need to look at it holistically.
Oh yes, yes. Damn
certain things be wa.
Yes.
Kwamina, you see na America dey one. Say I share this subculture here yesu was school see one. And I'm happy there. Teachers was none was atum. Oye subana wa kodo ye gina ya afo me so be on boarding house be na be say na they will tell you one or two things be busy na one year na day. But then if you check some of this attitude then one abazu no ma student ni yem hye there so be na za me mon konkon.
That is why I maybe said this kind of question.
That is the thing no because all cover no teacher yin po catch and but wait is so ye lifestyle ni bi no say yin po ni prayer they feel there normal they will trivialize it. And no students na kaso okon because teacher you know onye na nti dormitory honum into all report na senior wo punish no
at the end of the day never say
akwa obo for that when you obo for no you will never be happy. It is some of these things you know
some of these boarding house no aka prisoner maybe no.
Oh yes because akwa wo first year now on the about na fashion wetin po there to complain pa wo be room full because that has been the norm. You have to know a subculture or your school lifestyle. Tell me catch the bimu kosu style one nom sabe what from Durban one movie bimu kosu me say gay and a lesbians ninya true school because nanya ma bi kodo wonya yanka they would have reported, but the moment they get used to them wasumpo ye hardened students are way ne me come na so onye dey bia issue we okọ viral and obi ara kan asema no sumpo the nitrim obodu form 2 obodu form 3
obi benefit bia
to another person the same way. She because when it's no feel that it is normal. That is the lifestyle me feel there. You try as much as we can there. You but eschew those activities, you know.
But teacher. Obi ya bono maybe obi ya bono school. The or your student are. Is it right? The a colleague student also may punish you whether a senior or what may punish you in that manner.
Not in this manner. And the year in our school and a senior assume some role and say home as an eternity say BB kodo to them is ya make a day or them is miti senior on right there about chumaswa, but chumaswa wa papado. Now the problem now is that most of us as parents yenye yejuma as parents, because abufre bia nyu a watetin wo fie papa se oye traditionalist o de oye muslimi nyu de oye christian o de oye whatever watetin wo fie papa compassion wonu mu a oba fadam sekani na why da baraka senior high gan mpo hwe ne yefunu mpo jama wa agba ase mpo hwe ne yefunu abakara wa agba ase nse hu ntine
mo Facebook what is going on in our various schools?
Yes, and me yanko krochraz wo ntine da quickly me friend us na kojo e ma di we si bebe 3-4 years ago mama from na yeyi won ezi nse hu
we yi won ezi
yes we this is serious.
One coffee unko
this is serious.
Odwala wo to school.
What other colleagues are there learning one slow one fair and more how I doing the impunity mpo wotum what they use wo twa won ho anu mpo na ya no how adwini mpa ifu na wako wase na nye hu a atane mba nse hu mazinete yimpa bebre wa ye nzema bebre wo kukom nanso omba mbeda social media. Now the issue is that a moment a phone be you another phone be keke zobi we push out to na viral dem na azinete nti over there wusua ze kakra na abatan wo ye wedwuma yet that abatan what a team of rama was it
this is serious so after we chose school fees
amna yeah abatan enwa wo ye na afam zimpo wi na say was my fam ba she won say school a the responsibility is now on the teachers.
Yes,
and for me when it is the most important thing school eboko bia there are 1 or 2 teachers bia enya me when them teachers they are on duty a that mo week no discipline. I'm just going to go Manchester. Service and Tobo. Obe ko school upon we fan Manchester. Them say so on duty late coming. That mouse to ban basa dining. Obi abako dining. Enti am catch out there enka secondary school another boarding houses no. Ye ko hono mo na. What say kwan yes ye for da. Ye boy embra being disciplined. Nyama kitinkiti be hono mo na e bia fie oba kire. But the moment Eko school na say call for that month 10 months for about 3 months now wa so aba be crash and that ketesia. But now I'm telling you the subane bone kase no you swim from school and yezeba but
Osman engine the day if you can one
parents are not being responsible.
If you are me film, yes, you dare not.
Come on. So I'm telling you that.
And Bibia and you wa oba mama aye the mazi.
No.
Come na. See, nature ne one. Natural environment in the country.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I agree. If you obi are safe if you not the school.
Yes.
If you so want Mrs. School, and all Baba say.
Oh, yes.
If you want on your freedom to do some of these things.
Yeah.
Or man who come on your boyfriend, girlfriend, because anytime you know what to do.
Yeah.
But all school feel the way you need freedom. It's more pen over here.
But my main case me show me tell audio be or your student a guy or school.
Yes.
They use your phone or her, and I need girlfriend you see a student. Now again, I'm the local school no gen phone with you. Phone wo ma me no. And now or your WhatsApp voice message or the mama me there.
Laughing.
Oh, have you know? Also, why turn I into oh me fear.
What turn I turn? You don't know really.
I never been tell you.
Yeah, my application there. On the way you. These things are going on.
Yes.
Yeah, some of us in your school no. Ya titi there, the men your mano or recordo. Ya titi, yeni. But I don't know. Be me free no. Metia or ye strange.
Come on, you see, and I can. And when there or ye obiana ne are bringing, which I also alluded to. I agree 100%. By a bar, let's say be shima. And when obia project any freedom. More operation before because most of us never form a new lifestyle was secondary school.
So
it's possible. Then you remember them what to Makodo. Messi and Yabina Mesha Mims secondary school so. I went to Nawaye aeroplane.
Yes.
Or to motu. Now Mr. Wow. Into way say and Yama the camera will share Shanwa. why you drone
but I want to watch a class no kiss on we exchange rings
besi na try na za wa koniti no
Olumbu
na wo teacher
Olumbu
azo ye na bia wo teacher no ponye bi
Olumbu teacher nyi no na teacher pon sa anya careful akatese wo vim demi o de batata
yes
the batata wan kasa wo so anshan ho
ya wanyankofu teachers students what letters what them one
wale bra papa and the usage of mobile for social media no come na
fresh boy there Osman a teacher otiwe ya
say on to them
men cannot them Messi say a fresh boy there say otiwe no Osman there I be bro student one inside no
me yanku krimi
and I say mobua
yeah na say me dey obi aka chem dey say you are my crush before
onye wonyo be yedwuma me yanku krimi
okay pia wa to asemo
but you mu bi no you limit on certain things
of course
say humanity menye perfect ze
yeah
at
but
least
anamoni be wa
azibi wo ha onyi de ezo hu hihye bi na ye de mazity I mean I got her closer but my mom who that no that is not right then she became my friend and then she completed
sister we complete we no dey know
come na a weird mindset too because come na when they say my from name we are bad I been born one team see here come na bribery and corruption in one majority of it are you in abrabom no or start if secondary school and the students will more bribe with teachers
yes
what they with money
or with
another in kind into there are certain students in Besiafa when you want teachers champana no when you're on due advantage either through grades and now so they be as opera pay copado ken nyame bia no when you no ho no security men na wo gate ahoro wo various schools no but now what in them security men no students no ba sade na bien mook bi provisions no zaman no we gwan no town no we bo wan kase wo bo won bra bi senior say you can ask them that one away the first immediate remedy what share genius no one also ban briber students no ban ankasa no the provisions aba sha nsazi to the students na won say me no they be anya wutism free so a lot of the shaping of our characters no yen behaviors no it starts within secondary school but yen fun is serious you find out your subculture be able to into or your normal into my can nyina no ya the soft side one mu no and you what the physical wicked aspect na ye hu ade no ebi anu sabe onu muwi ebi so nu muwi no but ni wi no the friend sheto or the friend ni bibia odi into sania ku bibasra na odaman ni trinda na adwene nda na kakanka we introduce you to some of this bad lifestyle.
I think we need to engage educationists and then these parents in that. I mean, we have a round table discussion on this issue because are very dangerous. Are very dangerous.
Second.
No, that is inhumane.
Yes,
that is inhumane. Yes, awofo ye wayen rule. Achechirofo ye wayen rule. Na ban so owonu rule. And I today any basin no see any rule now because those days you dare not uncle school as I was by you. And then what do we see? And so whom as in it
is a baby a teacher mpono ordinance kakabo.
Oh, what's me a burning for me and Fabian school.
And then parents what you about school or about teacher.
And at a point in time me church you be a from maybe and walk on you know how's the name was because into me young into our walk on our brand and wage. And the teacher was telling me that because of the current policy there men fa ban ko no corporal punishment men punish abofano but ye mu bi yadam na yeti the only thing is that men bo na edanu mo from be more work aza makresu chira da more work na nye anezi awin hwana mo hwo aneza no wanka fred director general pomomra makada me man work wanya ma hwen ebeyi mezi na monko nse hu ma zeneti mehwe won abofra cross obaji won se mesame mbo abe wo wunse mende mbo wa china because possibility that mbo wunse mbo pay madam mo wutu no so a 3 days obodwe nse ma zenete enu ko mo ntum ka bebe hu mfa nkyere nkofu but wunse mbo tum za chekere nkofu nse ma zenete enti owo de ye hu nyen kwana eba for the yes ebinom who teachers even also walk overboard ebi wo obo fra ben or da ko bonanwa and other things ami sabi wechiri kama mazamma cool
anyo school
kama
at the table no don't work but wechiri
oh you those days I don't boy in assembly po so mu strong men so mu na wo dey gu kama
make pa ya ne time teachers call strike form 3 na sana I form 3 for no or your class the monty by 3 days man go school na
achara ebo kumpa
yeah instead the teachers call strike until they free sana form 3 I and you go school yeah what year mamono ewa ya ne head former headmaster be Mr. Ifa or your matter the suffer now at them Mr. Ifa reba you run away
and to come here, I say Orekano because of the new reforms and systems now. Was he Jumano? One mom number from one will feel that they have more right than even the teachers.
Yes.
Inti mobile piano into Mumbai. West never I never punish number for Miss Wombadi.
Biana me wo takrade. Evudana me ba weekend na me call takrade. Na me shefe me firo na ofase small boy or she score kota disco no kota disco. Na yankofu ban nchen. Na obe na ko kachen one fa kasa ma kan one fa nchem o say am hu krisa na me say empia me yem belede na me kacha boy ne there these are the kind of ayankofo a anywa ka beta one hwe wankel hawoti na ayankofo akafo na abefie me kacha na I don't want to see those guys here again etum hu ku teacher na kacha na say am empia yem belede students
and the final and the sad aspect is that there is a direct relationship between indiscipline and poor academic performance and then discipline and academic excellence. And that is the picture we are seeing now. They are indisciplined. Wumbaze, wunstraze, wumferaze, intina wutum wa da manzame. And that is why our education is going down. Inti ode yina yetina fom achechirafo awofo aban yetina fom na yina ye kan ye hu bom na ye pekwana ye ba fada ye ba yeji ye ma fom ababa because ye nyu wa won obe take over na said that mentality no wo tirima what will happen
oko parliament obokun
and so kwampo another thing
yes ebusa bremi bi ma minya onso o view ho Osman Abada mesi oko parliament obokun wa chance wo school after this kind of eyima maminya we experience and how you handled it wadwonkyerɛ was I discuss in the area brief 0244408046 0244408354 good afternoon
Uncle Kwamina Isman.
Yes sir
But I promise them
Christ na adum mpocho waso
nyame adum michiabu go fa enyo ne tina wanyina asemi a wa bedegwe ni mu yewram kakra efinde GS mo wada be the member abofra no no wa me yem fam no wole say pa eni nsumu the blame ni di mama a chechirafo no na house masters no ai woje yem fam no mo pray aban no dodo school di emele manyo chie no wa asisia se kire mu poni dinu tugwa mu dinu betugwa odun fa papa ni we gu 2010 no one na we pay do obey 1 o'clock na man na wo besna ko school a ikom no wo no okay then aye we na trauma do no wo kokon no wo sana be school ntini nyanko junior na oba no za adala bana ofanda mo kita abaidi yesre
hello oh okay
yesre woman bay no sanu kongo fama no won if the bible kan pa kan there sabofa be yabana o there wasn't some so aba wodi unity ho nti yesre woman bay no kongo fama no di ne want to no yenya impenfa papa da me yenya nkan ne yema fama wo be wol poto mada se nya me yejuma
Damenka waso ho good afternoon
Good afternoon.
yes sir
or from Charles.
Okay, Charles, our experience another you want to have your view?
No, your experience, but my view. Me a teaching. In fact, the way Zamalokono, it's about the government and then the stakeholders and where Wadaba on who I'm from and what I say. Then a offending human right, you know.
Okay.
On or some of from just imagine the I school will go and records and I meet you school going, but my to be the Michi. I wish one I reach them the market natural. My school. My grandfather troll letters, mom. Them first mom headmaster. Not when I'm carrying my own dead warrant. We go marking the Michi CCR. And then from our band because what's my mom will go on. Abu Faba, Onima has impotent every feeling what's in the past in the Monko. And see, the meaning in our nation. The teacher only right one of those. I mean, me students, me child school and me child.
Okay.
But me students, me child will come and me because me can album story say Allah. You're right. I mean, my boss says you're wrong. What you doing? I mean, it's all your indiscipline, and some of the parents too. Once where you work for one number do. After be jump as some necessary. You people community no can parents or too much from another. No soon sandu. Only then second what this next time no first can move from good. What about paying it? Next time, second, what about paying it?
Wow.
It's stakeholders and then the Ministry of Education together with the government, you know, as they are planning their year reforms to education, they should bring proper ideas. About to teachers, parents, now students in also.
Okay. Medasi Bebre, the teacher also joined the conversation. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
yes, sir.
I'm just a producer. I'm just a piano.
Could you mean to?
There was some young Buddha working here in ITB. I mean, they are from a column take Kastle from Pranam. Kastle from when you made the woods, near TB as the Pobra. And their school, they be a car. They won't go for what was selling water and local school. But no beers no oil or deserve local school. They won't go for you are issue won't get the car and set up school worker. What fun for Sibian, but them problems and what they're praying. Oh, them you may not a show. Nina grade because they are panel over a BJHS, no negate not the school alone yet. Into the law on United Probasta by one of this or too much son. And that them you may so teachers know abandonment of some not teachers no should be no count. The teachers no should be influence the girls now. Or be a who left. Get blue one, teacher who there be our organic car, no so on your advantage there, so good on your banana. I mean, I did the math and young students in put in away, teachers in the Subimu count, no influence, them students into them no cordon, or as all could schools be brave, but Nina about, but just there, Nina, but today 1 be Osa and Sunny who let them or Nina from the way if you may share name correct in Adam, this is almost and work and school. I say, this I mean, Catalan school, school, I'm Madame.
I want Aaron call you, will be able to call your best. Okay, good afternoon. Asa Khalifa, me too.
And I was going I'm sure I just I think a very interesting topic. Now, number 2, I say, but and I say, I'm going to register with school.
Oh, I'll register.
I want to register. Hey, and you know, say, Dr. Secretary Media. Yeah. And so I want to ask you, until I want school or your absent. I am a more punishment than my mom.
After all your absent, I was for punishing another.
And the CC and the Mesima, I in there. The only thing I in there, why what Bokwan, a take records. I bet check the only thing you do is to invite the parent to come.
Oh, wow.
And our banner catch on the Wabano or Bok.
Okay, but apart from teacher, we are a no. Asa Khalifa.
Okay. Yes. Now one goes to one day. She very sure no. But we don't understand that. I think that teacher need Kastle and Sana call away or by in. or can be okay and Akrana wow bonum fire pass no co. And I'm actually my dream this business we're starting here. I'm afraid what you're sorry, second, but say, on can up past 6 previous years or maybe. I was like, how come? I'm glad so good with the day I'm over 3 months. In fact, among 23 years ago, they are able to pass more than, in fact, they 2 by 2 the same. How? Like a chim kaka. So, okay, so what you do pass one uncle, what a gym is yes. I think it because I think the minute you come out there, on crown or save you. Everybody visitor, they're no good, but they are qualified, and I say they are fast. And me can say I tell you, or which I don't know pass on with their backs. Sometimes when you look into things, you like can say, I mean that is really that went on because a student every 4 years serving they say. I'm going to talk questions. And the minute of story net by now.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk questions. And so that's what's happening. What I said. No, a man or somebody bus to me there. In fact, they should break it, but they should have some limits because people want to matter much more team up, especially especially French teachers. I will say it every day. French teachers. French teachers,
French teachers,
especially one where you could one we just myself. Anna math teachers,
Good afternoon. I said California. Mommy,
I French teachers are what in a washing. I want to meet the social studies teachers as one.
By social studies teachers, so you wakuma a French teachers. Riding young good point.
You want to know what I worship? Pre-tech, French.
Also, when you with
social studies. Pre-tech is schools. Mamma came one teacher, Chrome decision on Mr. Strebo, Vasti GSS, Elbowa. I will look for classroom. Walinsu odu practical sa walinsu ho elkaida ho awla mama enyim adrodro elkaida ho men try ai kwamna yanka mofame yamofame hwasa hwe ne dempo UCC empo di esi ha for ye pa mo hall kuru ni de onyi ni yanko level 100 nyi we face you show odegu nyim.
Wow.
No wapam.
Mo who still the good in your
yes. You call the watching. Call what the watching. Nancha abofrano. Nanyim na wire daman. Or come to the normal a face and sana. What be nephew hall what we nephew hall but he a election of field or can. I was talking into wapam friend nephew hall. Esha, and you put away where still will go or to that. Man, now what's also on a wakawa. It's better to be frank and honest. Human writing. Never in a sisala, Yadrukum. Then when Bibi and one Musha was Sana on ye. Your parliamentarians, and you be alone all day. What you tomorrow? Then you put a lot of human rights all the day in a Lancasano, and a lot of them. Anna Lanansi and a lot of them. And for 2 was the man was here, also that. And the mission and the ban of Sudan of Yashan and a sort for that. Better say, young Sanan Kafa, some of a windshield. You're going to move from a best faith. Sende, Quapo school here, Ampo. I'm a lampas, PTA vice chairperson. We come up on my no Cobanine, Mofama I lower primary no. It took a casa and Mofama watch you women or so nasty. It's in Wakumala. I should be the banal swimmer. I ain't here what
Cobo Binuba and Dimbri.
Now, I mean, ask me about her. I mean, the man, you're my buying ye. I mean, you can see I put on my bag girl no level 300. No, what had it? Oko no hall is here. Oh, no, yet. It's a house come the mamma back on some of the mother and why. And you want to go to a secret fetcher, what will free need? If you ain't to see me, you a hole. And there was school so shawat to be if you do show him about I mean, Miss, I saw one more with you because I made them and me, Moko school, them what the me teacher crowd on our walk up school. Or friend Madam Evelyn, I mean, sure.
All right.
Share. Now, and a pass she, who call on a routine. And yet, no. That's it. And they do I and they do I somebody in our wire slam. Yami was someone.
Okay. But that's it, Mammy. Good afternoon. Last caller.
Afternoon.
Mr. Wanda, Mr. Kenny.
I took I'm not commending.
Okay, Papa. Mr. One catch up.
I got poor man.
Christ now do one poach. I won't swear.
Oh, yeah. I some work on Radima, but I'm using that. Oh, it's serious matter. I some here, pa. And one camera. I some people that hold the extra, someone may I can want some. We did maybe I can be. I'm bare boy on your papa was I see do. Impa 1 on your papa. It's an baby over there. Assault. It be impa or a crime. Impa 1. No woman can't name Zino, baby or walk. What kind of insane until that impa? Impa was saying, Impa 1. It's your boo on Siabu Marco Bebre. I wasn't saying impa. Never worry if there's still about what a child my discipline back. I think women and the only walk. In Kano, all school in Kano, both secondary school and there, over there. And now, when you see the media watch there, my impact on your shin, or one day impact cook way what that. Them and Sian, that the member, what said, we no more feature up, bravo. Can I say immigration and police over Fenazi, walk a body a year? No, be try be a Mr. Afon, as I castle Moko school, bottom to table, go, no, we're failing. Other body, I need, I know a idea or body home. And see, I want cannot be a teacher because I baby with the church, I'll be hosting Yala, of course, good service be a one friend. And it is be Biaba. What should another way of the corner or to die a punishment? Not all the abay. If you go a bed when to cross between the ways of them, be a bed when you want fingernails with a bed with Bobby the ma, been with paper. Into a bed, I don't know what can I see. So many ways from over there. What is saying, pa? What is it saying, pa? My man, abay, so I have other to be pa.
Okay. Into you don't believe in. Oh yeah, this corporal punishment and the woe
punishment. What punishment on television?
Okay.
What if you hold the thing in back? I couldn't be classrooms so about between classrooms, but my thing livers, cupboard to hobby major man, you may be brave or schooler from that. We don't what punish now, yeah, we do suspend from the school. Couldn't be brave. We might abay. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be in school. We'll be going to school because of me.
Okay. But that's it. Okay, but that's it, Papa. Teacher, you're good at using Kume. Me J. I'm a JSS. Me JSS social studies say or from CCR. Yeah, you didn't come here or from.
Yeah.
Or send you message or Facebook there or permanoma.
Oh, okay.
Also, Baba Cape Coast, anytime we will be boy.
Asam Papa.
You see,
Papa. Yeah.
I mean, or a kind of teacher, no, you know, your penasam. Ogo.
Yeah.
But, or shower, dear, you would understand.
Yeah. Until ages,
my Bribiano, Obogo.
Damanoti. To them, last caller, kind. Yes, many are been there in your punishment and quoting and may. And I'm Miss Sanso Mini Adwin and McCain there to that media Academy Abel Unsema Yaza Mayada because one son action or you put to my ben probable when you are. Intino yes or you know quite then ya banqueting but a bany immediate thing sometimes I prefer be or crampon that ben crampo the hocker campa or mama and quasibi or on ye then on ye into yan cade a banqueting one from ma and from but since you're my end there. BBA, you have to my now say, go and call your parents, but never sign a bond. What about 1 2 3 na zinu kwa na ugudu wide and warrior inti ya mama entertain no onko mofama no mu look yankasa ni yen society we break it down and that is our major problem because today ma na ye kan ya brodo obi tumiti obi ne ba wonu so na otim ende the mazi no stumu koda abofra wa ye nkwasiazi me teacher yin wa atwena so akakra no pona na awofo wa ba school wona won teacher na boko ntokwa na da bibi ti da
na benya parent bi mpa obaka no obi ani fie from no ho
dam na oti inti oye serious thing na owo de ye yina holistically ye
and oye society na we
break down
the moral
decadence moral decadence that is the root word ya brodo no suro wo ho na hu wo ho. Yes, a minor otum operating pa, but the minor so otum more than oboa kakra. Ye nyina mbai na wo odi na ebudu baby ayewe. Mekai more primary 4 5 3 4 5. Ye teacher bi over teacher forcing. Ono anapamenta. Ye be ya na ye nyina ya so region ye fi assembly back. Nyina ya so region 4 etum anka pepew. Wetiri ho na we move to the next one. Into mo wadwina ro sharp. Ye wo school na calculator ye mfa exams. Me we SS na calculator mpo na entire use zehu mazinti enne bibia ya calculator bibia online adwen no won use won fan ye adwuma na nkwasiaze na wazi ye until we have to revisit some of these things ya mama wofu wonya won hu nta say them once mo so me ye Ghana nye me ye bata no nkotede wo ba ya nkwasiaze amon kwande metian zehu mazinti and it's
is it about time the education system bia ya kofa baby no ya hwe na nankasa ya build your education system with our cultural values.
See, that is our problem as Ghanaians, and that is why me chechire and sometimes me can be a bit was chechire so abribia na the education sums about out and sometimes ankasa onye. Look, one of the problem current immediate past minister of education war there young kofa the mazi because why you are approaching context or you different, and that is why student you was to shanu ho or school no wako to de kunkofo ansana watching Ghana ha nya dam na damanete inti saza way baby na kada yen fan hook line and sinker na emre me implementer na ye den inti until the yankasa ye boko back na nzama bia ya oye nzama papa no yeziba back na iza aboa Ghana ye man no we will continue to suffer. Who continue to suffer and zama bebre recorda etna sina dwunu ho a entase there abofraba enyimde eku school a student na hwe punish obi hwazare hu bia anyi wo mu suro bia anyi wo mu obu bia anyi wo mu. That is our problem and muntum hu se Sunday school nda no so onye adwuma so because I remember your time ye ka what the bibi show na the mazi a ebokọ abonsem jem esuro the mazin.
Masa Sunday school newa. Sunday school no.
Yeah.
Ebia my former kitten no. I mean my child was Sunday school and asami bia. Me Sunday school abofra ketcham no. Say hey.
Oh, the number from where different.
Me kodi father. I found that say you many feelings. Me catch your Sunday school student. And some catch me in.
Teacher ofifio. Inti fie wa mo hu nzama bi at that tender age inti na make there oye training about
Sunday school abofra ya chira wa de wi o Sunday school
enyi feelings
a day's reading ya chira ebi okwa ya mo wa work ko kan ya wie na yezin komo miso amezi say jama we enyi feelings Sunday school for them no catch
look at that age. It's not channel when you that once all feeling it into them no J manager J madama nse hu mazinete oye serious problem all the nyina ye hwe achechirefo awofo na ban
I believe that society na nkasa na there is a break in the society no.
Yami oho ya mompai na mom ya bompai de yami beye no wode ya so ye
reforming
ya afemizin kakra because education is not only about electoral exams na pass or your total development of your being. Until say ko school na the idea is to give them past questions, let them go and write exams and pass. It means that we are missing it as a country. Into order you go back. Now you develop being, you know. Shende, mathematica mumpuno obo fo ka wonchiempo. Nchiempo wonyi minchia. Wo wonchia. But my ma come why there menamu hu bia. Ma dwene mpo nyedo mo wane mechia right away. But enne abazina yehu. Obu biara enyim. And ofifie I'm the man say me they be amaka ofifie 70% oyefie abatan yanya yana said yanya ye dwuma da ya abatan enye abatan yan da ebo womba na boto ezibana mo wezi dabi entetea aziba moframa no anu no kire da ya batan atete womba na oka na hwe school kasa azinu bokọ kala ebe ma wadem na ezibana aboto amanu mo wezi da se na no onye abatan ye nti yanya ye dwuma ye na yanhwe nzama ni ye ne hu za ye beye.
Okay,
is it breaking?
Yeah, it's breaking. Currently, I no kodo. Here in Komonyana me monitor our parliament. So, so the information of free parliament a little bit today. These 4 MPs involved in this chaotic scene. The majority leader and plead on their behalf, and then Speaker of Parliament will withdraw the suspension. These 4 MPs in now obotum na waba oya parliament now we busy on ujuma as members of parliament into suspension as Speaker of Parliament odima these 4 MPs and they are withdraw damn order no every ho. This is a bit of information of free parliament ba me dey yedin komo ko enim no ye bezin komo afon nti join in 0244743143 0244743143 my our experience ya the text message for bra na men can I want to know your experience do bra Facebook so na bo hwe binum so wo read odo I want to school now when I am confused no ring na what is one send wo kisi on school my men send ka message 0244743143 AC I attended Fairweather Preparatory School from the primary in Elmina just behind Snit Flat and close to Abina Atonkwa from 1996 to 1999. And because of mentor in the morning, I emerged victor in a 3 class test and was awarded Zulu's spear. But the cane and punishment from our class 4 and 5 teachers, respectively, almost made me withdraw from school. But I eventually told myself that I will have to fight for my future rather. Please, okay. He's no more with us, but aim high, medasi bebre. This case and semia. All right, menya also was 0244743143. Na inzin komo 0244743143. Justice Enoch Apia, teacher. What's na say? Yehwenyim the NPP rep no Baba Cancer na easy in komo. Exactly 21 minutes past the hour of 3 on into straight away we are moving into the conversation. Teacher, me jide baby a few boko.
Yamina dum boko. Memfa dam kwaniya za me do na minchia etiefo sronko na minchia NDC fompe info na menka da quick one oya menepa yauda His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni thank you to no Oroba Central Region oya Igwae Victoria Park and Oroba last week or call Voter Region and I think oya menepa china or Western enti ofi west na obegina ha yame adoma yawda na by 10-11 na we do igwa ha and regional tour enti all the constituencies and Cape Coast had a Kastle FM oko KEA oko part of Chifu Himan Lower Dentra oko Abra Sebu Kwaman Kese oko Mfantaman and baby biara Cape Coast North and South baby biara Kastle FM odu biara about to asra wando ya menepa yawda anapa nundu oyina yabobom na yebehia yan papa na yan maame sonko osande prof na Jane Opoku Ajiman before the election amaka da oye trailblazer na oye pace setter nti abribia no ono yi obi a ozikan and mekan that she was the first female vice chancellor of the public university in the Republic of Ghana. Now mekan si do obaba be first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Yamina Dumara and the guy na finfin manto mufo henadom na hen support wabem. Ene dam sasunti se onye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Waba ode ye nyinara ye ka ye ne ho bom ye be mo na wa we tu na de wona woden na ase ye so ye de wona ase de wagie na atum ehwa appointment or rekodi ya me na Domara Central Region ye nya ya afemezi onwie bibiara ze na so ye nya bi ye nya finance minister ye nya minister of state government communications ye nya CEOs tourism authority and mame yan mame for sechi edu ho aba EPA professor Nanama Brown Kuche ho Professor Jampo
we could seize
yes I mean adao started and started already ejuma and one thing already so one will move from agency into authority when the agency now the powers will form kakra but say authority now then you get powers to take action and other things you compare there Bibiara Bokodu Jojo na Yame Wishrem Professor Jampo Saltpond Shippers Ghana Shippers Authority nti President Onwe Ogudo oreye nti yebom mozine da wonyinara obezi djuma ama Ghana na free mantom osande se wezi djuma ni ye magana fanentem pefra NDC yo MPP yo ye na ya ho boten de bia maka Ghana ye ya oyeye mayennyinara yemu bi ne hanu ye zene pa in opposition because ne hunda nzama nkoye nti yem paibo na tutusra de bema anwona when your opportunity to be appointed osane ye nyina wontum appoint am yenkosoro one serve with humility na won mama Ghana fo hone hiaze onye hone hiaze enyawo wo pe na zeto oye Ghana fo yani pe na deto eye bibi etu anamoni bi no nya na Ghana fo kada da maji on ya wonte na supem na won ye the right thing na Ghana fo ya hunten ozane de bia maka awon bo a watetete da memmiam se ebo humoze na ye wonzama ye ya na Ghana fo wo ba ma akodo ato atena ho sanye wonzama ye ya enkodo ntina ho nti mo na wenya opportunity ana yenya opportunity na yebabre ye ho ase na yeba yenzama Ghana fo pe ma Ghana fo ho aton and then mete kura na de bie na wasine wa tutu fuel yes dame not ehune de bia maka nzeme ba asa na mama fuel no bo okosoro ozikan taxes aban za todo otodo bie exchange rate economy no the way CD no na hoze no mote ana moto dey ba san world market se wototo prices ma da munza me ba say na magana yenyudu tum on world market price but urban taxes na CD na oya ban hwehwe na no montu na yehwe ndis aban yenya bosomumpo nti abototo asre taxi driver fo na onwona wo use petrol there wonya abotar na won hwe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ni team Dr. Kastle Atoba Force na ni mpanyinfo na ansa wabo governor acting governor of Bank of Ghana ye bompe the president obo constitute the governing council no na wetum wa confirm and mo wetum we take major decision because our acting position there are certain major decisions be want to take inti the munzamania and so for the first time in the history of the Fourth Republic this is the time aban wetum why appointment less than a month all the major appointment has been made intini na a plus for the government ye bompe the obokodo na wadin zama botutu na kwani mesidi no why then wa befom sidi no befom automatically because since an automatic say sidi no kosoro na no kosoro automatically no kosoro because 2015 na aban take them decision there yam abanem fesika mfa nko subsidize petroleum product biom nti se okosoro kakra bia na wa pass on to consumers, and since 2015 the man na wa akoda, but se ye economy ni ye manzama oyeye ya onkosoro obaba fom boko nti yabato taxi driver fo na anwana wato petrol wa Ghana ha wazizi dwumani na de wonya abotar na wonhwe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne economic management team dwumazi a wo bebezi achara busume baasa na ewune abano wa fine ni feet na nzama wa akonanyim obaba fom kakra fine ama won ho aton na wetum wenye bi waza aye adwuma no wenye bi wada atozi banezi na wenye bi wada hwe hono hu na won ba na azinti some Canada ma na dam no tina minchi etefu yinara egozifo NDC fo ehweso MC na DC sem no so painful godo after the was shortlisted every constituency be every district, another municipal, another metropolitan assembly territory no Ministry of Local Government work question when I see why you no the secular bar was set up national vetting committee chaired by I think Honorable Collins Dowda or so. Is it Collins Dowda, another chairman, Besedun Katia General, Womoko no chair. Wabe vet one finally one cran. Into we are na wazi izini babo tugwa. Yenya yenya abotana yenhwe mpeinofo. Yenye mede NDC amanyoku na NDC fo mpeinofo. Obe yinwana wasefata. Mo webezi juma. Osande MC DC no wana eye president nana msinyi waha. Yenhu nzama abasino ko in the past yampede yebo hudam nzama ne bi enti wotobo weyiyim na wahwe mo hia titiri yin de anya na yankobi no yeboboa madam nkofo no why the right thing why hazina onya yankan kire wonde the mazi onye omboa wan omboa Ghana omboa menawo enti say yeboa wan mo why the right thing na yenyinara ya hobotoyen ma Ghana wafane ntampefra usande Ghana oho ansana party politics or about inti and mama kind of as the difference between NDC and NPP and I is simple. NDC fu yadwen Ghana ho but NPP fu wan dwen Ghana ho what wow on the I'm na come as empty and I'm na come as I say win I'm na come as empty mama come as
justice inokapia bedase ebusia nti yahwenyem de MPP rep no so baba betena se na easy in come my messages in mbra. In fact, Facebook, YouTube, yeah active 0244743143. Yani text message, another WhatsApp message for bra. Na call Facebook and na YouTube and so na call like the page, share na jaw comment and so for to na yankan and far more. Okay. I say good afternoon. I'm happy that now negotiation for minimum wage is ongoing, and without of the salary negotiation, anything less than 35% won't be accepted. Okay, so your leadership will engage for negotiation in team. Minimum wage was it, Baba? I think minimum wage now, Minister no another no board something around. I've forgotten the figure.
No, this 2025 the 1 year. Now the problem is that when the pen pin 1 year before the end.
I think it all called vetting. He was mentioning
will be son but at that time they don't do my figure into my old figure no. Neda Anna was started tripartite committee which is made up of the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations, the Fair Wages and Salary Commission, and all TUC, that is the Trade Union Congress. Inti was start Neda and the Minister of Government Communication will issue statement to that effect. Inti ya bompe the obey. Now the reason why I'm a name because in the beginning work there January will increment damanoti. But in 2016, you know what NDC aban year in there before and sana about to aban in 2016 aban year dam negotiation against 2017. But here is the case in 2024. The mazin why then one kodo into abani wa be na quickly order way ya to tasra ban that ban oba expedite nzama to them away ne that third was start until when you sum there within a month or less than a month it should be over so that new budget na banze boko parliament in March or April this year no waba factor in na me sure that back pay or then obaba because salary increment normally will take effect from January until so when take effect from January so take effect from March or April or there utum woman back pay na ya which you send there Ghana show papa until say increment number on shada no more nti you about to ask one him that obey edwuma so no obi sina when ya 30% increment me sure there oba omyim buy adwene there yes musu me edwuma yin akọ 30% musu menye bi but the reality is that order ye hwe yan economy no me smart in 2023 2022 2024 na nzama ye too much inflation otumo kwaya in 2022 is it December 2022 is about 54% inti woman 30% no normal but this is yamina do we move from 27 28 to 23 inti we insum da ba no botumo ahwe na waman incrementer oboso hinenwa and yenyimede abane onko below 15 me sure that will be around that is my speculation though at least in your 15 for this time in pa me sure that on your bad in say one na ya hwe na mo wobobo mozin my economy no wage na na ndo ma yen ho aton anu hia because woman salary increment 30% now economy ni say ya in the early obasana gini nyina ma ya sana agba echirika nti mo hia yen titiru yeah economy na obama why is stable na kotobeton wa kodo na yen ho atoyen anyi azo hia Ghana fo na edwumayafo nti aban onyere no ho no mbo edwuma na yensanka ntam na yenhu minimum wage na yi salary increment percentage awaze maye na efa ye yen calculation robert necessary pa because it's your fees na azaba it's order your word na yeah bibia be fine
okay but you move straight into the conversation and free the developments are coming from Oyo Parliament and that the minority press conference on the issue of the suspension of these 4 members of parliament. MPP issued a communique as a party. Now, the minority leader Orika one also Speaker Babins he's being autocratic with regards to new posture or parliament. But and the young or development are followed by the majority leader and then the minority leader when we take responsibility of what happened as speaker was suspend the suspension or the two microphone speaker is he being autocratic or
medase eje suman na minchia kweku an musofu pen Reverend Grandson osinda mebada minchia na onyemu wa sampa papa nti sofu Grandson da mabru baby obi a michia osronko na minchia mbreda abeto yes Cape Coast South deputy organizer michia one eje suman eya sometimes metsna ho na modwene nzama bebre ho MPP amanyoku wonsuaze na wonsuaze soda osande yes men kade bibiara kodu jojojo because ehwe eyina wase we agree on a certain number and echu no what the bed that won't be one fan tuado but as honorable members say obi yaze no nya damukwani no wode yafado na yado solve ana ebi na yetina higher school for one asemi yes ebia mafama no webu mbrabido another why azibi onye but is it right there ezi adar ezi bobo wunyanko nyimpada mana na say edamazi no so as honorable members what signal are we sending to the public? And mind you, everything was live. Because of that, madam menyo gudu hai na mesha nkunya na concert. Former ministers na former CEOs na former baze. Look, your description of what my speaker was a selective. Obia or she video ni bia mpo hu there. nka speaker mponko odo yi honorable Dafiama Pompo yi ni film osande honorable Dafiama Po oye majority chief whip abra was started the wo mama mangwadu obubu tables na aze no bed or stop one obo push one akwa from doing that ena onye honorable Hassan Al-Hassan Tampuri, that is Kushegu MP onye nya dam exchanges cinema obanedam amimpo Mr. Speaker wanya zimpo the one found honorable Befi ochiri Befi new Gabin onu na no shas na otwetwe table obia ohwe video ni bibia obohu de nkadam 4 impo awe impo nka odo de new Gabin MP ozine ka ho honorable ochiri Befi odo ozine ka ho but speaker mpo amfana nka ho honorable anodom pre obia nyimaze oyey honorable Ahmed Shaibu ono be shem fifiri o push table no otwetwe nzama o se nzama Hassan Tampuri hwe ono na honorable Dafiama Po mo akakiti manka watoto won hu blows nze hu mazenete inti se speaker o yedam nkofi na be ka speaker why selective ana MPP amanyoku na ne general secretary honorable Justin Kondua want selective asana abaze na speaker ye ya o che the speaker was selective yemu bimpo ye feel there honorable Dafiama Po was a victim of circumstance. Oh yes, because ye na yin maza okodo inti speaker abazi na speaker ye ya oye selective. Second, autocratic. Oh, one of the speakers waye liberal. Na waye what say consensus say na otum oba down bibi ya otum concede no jitum on speaker babe. At a point he body yemu bimpo na ewo issues with him. Na what's so autocratic? Mind you, say speaker wanye da mazina nka Ghana fo wana kumanu nton yem wo azar one honorable members another world representatives were parliament no into one shame bomu no hu de speaker rather redeemed their image as so-called honorable members. Excuse my language. Osande azar were no metna se modwunu ho amentase. Parliament is a house of knowledge. Inti se bibi obi ye bibi no ya azebana enya physical gidigidi ehun obi wa the mazin bia work parliament na issues we anya work out na way so just work out na fa kwano procedures ho standing orders na ada the constitution 1992 constitution use na se what for kwano bi do way as on ya use na fa defeat the mazin but then kade anya yanjim tum do obotuado na anya no so anya mpene mamoso montuado what the mazin me himfa na way the mazin na through that more say national state assets speakers na tables mo bubun onye mo enyiwu onye mo enyimguase the whole party onye wonwa they win 40% to 41% in 20 and if that is how they are going to do their things then Ghana fo mamu jejereje and so kodo da ma 40% to 41% na wonya in 2024 no pono 2028 wonya da mazin inti ebo to asra wan ye nyina amanyo sem na amanyo na yere ye nyina ye Ghana fo won kwafo wa yaze na onya yim na ka kire won ami ma ka chow straight away ya baha na bibi kodo na onya meka da onye na anjere me ye ndisi nyi papa o anu no kire da me ye ndisi nyi papa usande se epobi na sama no yaze no nya e correct na e kire ne de the mazia ayeyonye na menyo bia meye excuse my language zombie de bibia na yoyoyo na zechiri keke hwe nyame na adumara ne achepo aba na why black and white why red
obo red bands na
red bands na washata black no doko sometimes wonsu aze kakra sometimes Ghana fo yehwenzamo yehwenzama pop
but until black na red bands are boy I mean so it is within their rights.
Oh no, men kada.
It's a form of protest.
Azibia we are seeing bia obi ye bia you right. But more there ta saying there aza meyan is it reasonable? Is it reasonable? Into all you want to fair as MP Piamanyoku then one MPs war parliament now I feel there chairman of appointment committee na majority for what ya aza won pe wo be use one pe there anyan yanjin tum yan support aza mo ye no sande ya agree on this number na mo increase number na akodi yanjin tum anyan so a yanjin tum a yan ma mo kwa ma mo so mo ye na mazi since 1992 me sure dey be a parliament wada
but yenzin komo do you think there is a osi no yan fan the other side I mean the other side no what you fair to or the minority caucus on the committee because ansana per conversations are may follow yes maybe and you maybe what we call overboard but ansana what about the sitting the clerk to the committee will provide information number of people are over veteran for a day so if the yaba ya compromise ya more than that number then another person aba on a year, time in power. Oh, you know, I mean, and if there was a consensus on that, so and or escalate you to that level.
Only two ways. Now, first one here, the will agree on this number. Why Jaltum was the be about to do was the biaka. Now, Yembi say young there, and I listened to the chairman. Oh, say. The reason why the man in the bay in there, and Confubi was one called that was vet one earlier, 3 days before. Honorable Afenyo marking Uncle 3 hours, 5 hours, ne vet na question ko otumi bisa ne be 10 times ninti. O mama ebinim go hwa wa advertise one that daw. Won't you one year? It's in the field that Obotum was one album. Most and the advertise one that Dawana went to 1 year into Ofido Obotum, Damadan or one Obotum or that you are doing. Into many we are granted them put there. The majority or the chairman of the committee was not fair to them. My argument and my point is that in parliament, or your honorable house, so being fair to you are. Is that the right and appropriate channel to use to address that? And the answer is big no. And Obia, yes, to the Americano, most of them they agree on this number. No one they were not being they were not treated fairly. That one I agree. They were not treated fairly. But so when treat you fairly with parliament or your house of honorable members or your house of knowledge, nya physical. No what then what the solve the mazin na painful mam megwado mu de sisi wo obi wa megwado no totu ewim mu so table na mo twetwe na se kire den no
me ti there was a cook share
neda muhi what enyim gwase
o ka share puna
no twetwe obi no box you understand eni nyina na chi no onye mo anyiwu ma mo mbra mo ho ase hwe neda press conference a wasane wo ye you are targeting some people, and that is the politics aspect of the whole thing. That is the agenda, the modus operandi of MPP. Then targeting Kofubine paint one black to cover his shame, and that is unfair. And Ghanaians are watching. Inti the issue is that yes, and one thing is that when there's nothing like fairness. I'm my brother more born as that. Meaning there's nothing like fairness in the world. Inti many word you there at every point in time, everybody will treat you fairly. But men cancel there, people should take advantage of people and treat them unfairly. No, that is not my argument. But the mazine baba. Look, before. Look at how e-levy was passed. Look at how government business was being run in the house. NDC for you say physical. That be what boycott. What be a press conference? What boycott? What be a press conference? As a NDC for in. Sometimes as a what a meeting time impo what will change the time. Doctor to force in bodu na why the mazin ewie. The man na we see. On about fair market net on kawansem. And look at what he is doing now. No. That is not right. That is shameful. That is not honorable. We call them honorable because there they will do the right thing.
And then you say that the other side was sudden where the mama minority, you still have the numbers to vet and then pass
no,
them.
So if you still have the numbers after that one, whether or who when you hold, we still have the numbers. So that is not the issue. So the bottom line is that they can go and say, but say one for kwan papa do. If you have the numbers, now for kwan papa do na it can be stopped. Anu bomini ye brutal. Sinde ebet na ho another ent na ho na obeye. The right thing is that yes, we have the numbers because we are 183. Now we are 88. Now we are 44. Now still are outstanding. We still have the numbers. And another argument that sometimes may feel bizarre. Now they are 183. They call themselves majority, but time maybe about 90, 104. That is not an argument to make at all. The bottom line is that we are in the first month. It will be more first time and first timers 100. And do nara obi wa amana relocation na damanza manzama, so you can't use it now. Major eyimbra na hwe one away to kwankwa abruchi krampo obahwe pom wa den waba, so you don't have to make the argument there wamba intinu they will need us to do the work in the chamber. My business and start parliament onya by 3 months na hwe there because it's obi so lobby do obi ope baby wa kakeshe into definitely the mayinu will be there. Inti onye argument baby you are mighty majority. Who cares about that? Mighty majority. And so what? The bottom line is that as honorable member, do honorable thing. Yaza nyene chirimbe ya ye we chiri ne yamba ne yon fasefo. Obotum we sua bibi. Na so ba ni table ntwetwe ne ngwa mamadoza. Onya ze papa honorable member so wode chire enyen echirimba. Inti dam noti. Inti the issue is not about what kwa majority obeye za wope. Majority yedosum. Ye yaze na ya mfam bra kwano du ya nya embra botum we put in aside. Ananye me ya adwen. Yes. Okay.
But speaker set up a committee.
Yes.
Nyame adom ochina.
Yeah.
Ocha faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the medium birthday, Ocha faith. Nyame adom.
I know birthday. Oh, happy birthday, happy birthday. So now what there yapuna what there.
Bia.
How no there. Oh na me na ma ba yan so ye be no there to the man. Tell me. Did you be fine?
Yeah. I'm out here diabolical.
Oh, that be onto them.
Ocha faith. Ocha na the committee oba start one or investigations.
And the way our first meeting.
But Ochina will open to the public for the investigation officially. Ochina will start. Yeah. Now, with this decision coming from the speaker, while lift the ban on them, what happens to the committee?
Oh, that is different. Actually, terms of reference of the committee now. One wasn't in yet whether to determine whether they should be suspended or not, but wasn't in there they should determine what brought about the issue and then Nzama was said and Honamona was said Zaman na one share because Eco Fed House in there they should be surcharged to pay those things. That is it. And what's our report is to the police. Into the only aspect I see speaker where ye if you in there why suspend one was and there's been so many arguments there. They are representing their people and all that. Speaker or Trendman committee what one reported back no find one guilty and all that.
William Krabi said the speaker does he have that power because you see Martin Pebu encouraging them to go to court.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, some of these things, I know lawyers know Kasadama, and sometimes
another development. Ablakwa and Sam George, Ayaza, wait to know approve one. And see, all the nominees have been approved by oil consensus, except Ablakwa and Sam George.
So
it will be revert to voting and
yes, and a majority decision. Inti actually minority. Inti no nkafuni ina they will support one approval and it was clear from the vetting. Inti Martin honorable Ablakwa and Sam George they one minority for no one support one approval, but won't to stop one from approval. So last time honorable Kofi Amabu and so the man away. Inti minority for no worker that one on one approve. Into wapeda way into waba it's a matter of just vote, just one vote in simple majority into the way waba just one vote can even pass them and definitely they will be passed into Nyaza Obahawa. And it is important there you put it in proper context. why are they not just because they were strong and they were active in opposition and were exposed abano keke? And that is why the last time me tell Honorable Afenyomakin, minority leader, were point of view last week, another week, our City TV, new you offend Channel 1. Ni argument ni bibia ntreme there vetting no on their part no, they were looking at the suitability of the people, but rather they were looking at nkofo were hard on MPP and just fight back. So if that is the essence of vetting on the part of minorities there, then they better stay away and then allow them to be. Yes, that is what they are saying, and by the end of the day they will be passed and then they will go and take their positions. Now why mama or man Ghana. Okay,
so I was on whether or not the speaker has the power.
Yes. Yes. And I don't know. Yes, according to them and then the lawyers, what Mawaka in there, at that moment, or there woman fair hearing. You see, one thing I recommended there. The Constitutional Review Committee now, His Excellency, the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, was set up on one share the act establishing Parliament and then the role of Speaker. Now one far bibi inshaho monye explicit onye clear. The Speaker Butu will take certain decisions, because just like President is the leader of the executive and then the Chief Justice is the leader of the judiciary, the same way Speaker of Parliament ono ye leader of the legislature. It is ono ye leader, ono ye father na sabe nemba wo fie wezi nsamban na baka kire me there onye powers do obotwe na so a oyemana kakra. No, number one. Number two, another argument was that owodo ote one ansana wama punishment, and that is where I agree. But sometimes there, sometimes and money be or another bibi or okora, you need to take certain measures in order to bring sanity in the system. You know, Ghanaians, the way and wobo fu pa fiti da and adwena da mazini si abesi as a China. But a moment yenya dam indication from the house there, Speaker has suspended them na obia na kumatoni, and a follow news na BBR, almost everybody was okay there. Speaker has shown leadership. Speaker wa actually there oye eja na onu no hwondo na ontna ho ma parliamentarians waye number wonye za obutum waye bia na wafo ho totroto. Inti in a way yes, obutum abere bia legally and constitutionally only powers at that time to take certain decisions, but I mean also you beja to me there sometimes as a leader you have to take certain measures in order to redeem and solve certain problems. And I think they should be fair to the Speaker, and rather one more about the way and a gun of the way and Kasa, it was the whole world. The whole world was watching. Now what the Mazano Speaker needed to step in to redeem the image of Parliament. So that is the angle I am coming from. In Tiamina, we have the committee. Yansha committee mo be mo here ma in there. Woba mama wait and Speaker kind of about 12 your salary. Until we quantify nzama wa say ni na 1-2 your salary. That's a suspension in point age man. Because the suspension will not bring back the thing. Mo here in there. Wobutua. And next time we'll come a guado another will say microphone obona make 2,000 and I make 5,000. Obafa no what da kaka the mazin into me yet me hear the mazin bium. And can you do banadam, but wa banadam. Since we are treating them like more from wo schooler, wa kase aze, no was say charge one more way to ya. Into I don't know what there, what shall no bre one wasi, no befum, na dam post ya wa further red band kujana tumina bazi. Speaker, oh no, yeah, obi autocratic. Some contain one cry. Se Speaker autocratic, and can don't take minority leader, no a majority leader, no redraw suspension no nti once the suspension has been withdrawn yɛnhwɛ committee no anamona obotu na za obeye na punishment was baba ami honu no hiam so one punish one na kokwa ahen kokwa suman mamoso me the speaker na parliament boko court
but speaker no we raised the suspension on them.
Yes.
And I prefer the committee pay their report and then one prescribe another suspension for this.
Not necessarily suspension. Committee will we will be obohwe. So or said that was suspend one or suspend one. But I mean, more here me titiri pa ye da obe charge one mo we tua nzama wa se no ngwa na pon na onye microphones wa se no obe charge one no we tua anu no hiam titiri nti se wa ya no mpo na se suspension ya speaker wa withdraw yi so ofi won po na wa suspend won po now at the end of the committee no we find one guilty and culpable na wa mama wo tua aza why en krampa or deterrent enough to let them know that entum member say as our parliament na enfon ho totroto me assure the criminal aspect you know read the Public Order Act now or criminal offense to destroy state property jailable they can be jailed inti speaker kade clerk to parliament on report case in the police nti when you sum that once obey one investigation no na say mbrebi nwonja
sure oboko kwesi baby
oh ne papa ma ode okesi baby when kesi baby I will be disappointed oh the master me na mempede we are resetting Ghana nti yina e wo Ghana mempede the master
really
yes we are resetting Ghana so things should be done right me yazo no nya owode mbranyimizi. And that is the new Ghana. That is the Ghana. I mean, I win over there. Yeah, then yes, we share this time around. Niti, man, cite example there. Oh, you were Ghana. Him there. I'm not. No, it is not right. As on you know, yeah, you changing zama. Na ya mama nzama anya right. That mama from was the yakada on ya me condemn yakada yanko baki the same way. As I am painful ya beya on ya no. Yanso we should be punished so that it will serve as deterrent to us and others.
I may follow speaker wa bro oko Ivory Coast. Na one thing me notice ho one parliamentarians no obia the country no ne colours gunukwem ma me pa chana
yeah.
The country no Ivory Coast one colours and one flag no why no I don't know how I mean friend or bia no kwem from the last person to the speaker. Into a member of parliament in Kotedia, Ekwa, you don the country's color on.
After the sash.
Yes.
Sort of.
Does that bring a patriotic nature in terms of decision making and Adibia Oben Woho and every day we are missing something in our parliament?
My answer answer is yes or no. Okay. Yes, because or possible. They be wo to anamon bi na wo ye bibi mpo no wo hu Ghana flag na e bia obotum either I'm here because of Ghana. No. And one of the problem is that I think it is about time you able to distinguish between parties' interest and national interest. I think that is our problem as a country. Yenina one way or the other sometimes you off kakra. But the bottom line is that okodu baby or de yetum ye mama the national interest or your superior or supersede party interest and then individual interest, and that is where we are missing it now. Say me Ghana yi na say Ghana ni interest uhiama I don't need Ghana flag and sana Ghana ni interest we hiam. When I was in school, I also read government. And topical, no, yeah, fine. Nationalism. Love for country. The man zamani na order of back. Now, I today see no. If say a woman umpa, I today I will know sebi enyi yansa. and I today as so na we show there and yet on man into no. You are in parliament, yes, on the ticket of MPP, on the ticket of NDC, but one friend the parliament of NDC, one friend the parliament of MPP, one friend the parliament of Ghana. So a moment you are elected, ne could do chamber, what should be your number one priority is Ghana. What should be your number one priority is Ghana, not your party. But say dam na ye ne party I don't know madam in the meba because e beka chere me there akade President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na Honorable Matthew Opoku Prempe eto abama wana you are promoting homosexuality in Ghana. We akadama asem ninti yem passing yem supporting na passing. I mean, are we talking about Ghana? We are talking about what? And they be saying, I say yes, because Napo was Minister of Education when comprehensive sexuality education are inherent in it. What betre Ghana for yammo from my there? Obia one sexual preference. Into what one more one damn right, more determined there. I mean me being no mokono do besia, mokono do being. That is not right. That is not Ghanaian. That is not part of our culture. Ebeyen culture na yen values are the mazin is an alien. Inti said the mazin ba up no be kada masemena. Said Ghana who Ghana inti parliament wana and use the mazi in faint ya nan kada because of that inti and pass na another because of that inti about waste Ghana. Look, almost everybody or comment on current vetting we have a problem. Almost everybody has a problem with the way a manner Honorable Afenyamak. And yesterday he was justifying it there. One call 1996, one call 97, one call share JH Mensa, 2000, 2004, one share Honorable Babing, 2008, one share Babing, and then 20, one share Haruna, Honorable Haruna Idrisu. That is not it. The bottom line is that sometimes you can use 5 hours and Ghanaians will not complain, but you can use 1 hour and Ghanaians will complain. The reason is simple. Well, 5 hours no said the yazina fasu nyuwa Ghana for Obakasa. 1 hour edi yazina Ghana for fasu nyuwa Obakasa. But 5 hours no edi yaza Ghana for we feel there, sebi nyansa wom not asuma Ghana will not complain. This is the first time almost everybody is complaining about the way a manner Honorable Afenyamarkin oracle with the vetting. Because some of the question, eshe ni baby ara onfa ni baby ara. Nizia in there. Waka say tia MPP, waka say tia former president, waka say tia former vice president. Na so Canada meza, sana kan yibe bebre won tumundi ban wa Ghana. Abansem na nkofan kanche sese. Honorable Samira Baumia, one kanche President Muhammad evil. He said it. Honorable Eslousu, abasem na one kan vice president John Dramani Muhammad. Ewa, but onye but the impan why then waka onye de jino no du nti akade waka da mninti em pass no mo mbeye eyi ebutum ebisan ho asama okada stand by that is all. And ami de bia meka mumbe manu menka asem na nka nkyerem na menka da ma apologize me retract miyim da asem no nya menka a moment amaka na I am convinced that the masam no that material moment no I am right intina mekain since ya the oba ebia mekani differently but I didn't share them mekain yesterday no as you retract it. That is the point. Obi oye strong bia will not retract inti oye exercise in futility there able push one there one retract one apologize for nsama waka. They were convinced, they were strong men, they were convinced and they were doing the work of the ordinary Ghanaian. And ordinary Ghanaian when you are jehu and it's what to abama on massively and this winning massively now one will lose massively or then one who that this thing crumple we shouldn't go there. Sanka wayane dama and kenyano na warrior the mazi morokwe what room time want to prevent Obia from becoming a minister. They can't.
So it will be subjected to voting. Secret voting.
Oh, I put on
but Mamicha, Professor Vincent Asanfo,
okay,
UCC. Yes, associate professor in the Department of Religious and Human Values. On this issue, me ni zinkomo.
Okay.
And also MPs na kama ide yaji wonu do and
I know quite
our members of parliament yaji wonu do.
Oh yeah, to some extent, or and that is why they are taking us for granted. But why we in there worugu institution parliament no fi na nyimase. And that is the sad thing on here and image out there. Mind you, we are here complaining about yan more from our old school one so award than easy. Inti say ya pede nsisamba hwa. How much more former ministers, former CEOs, big men in the society before you become a member of parliament and yet impaka kraba. Inti all the ones that may or you're honorable. That is why I mean whether they were treated fairly, yes, men consider they should be treated unfairly, men condemn. But more than what I seen there, or your human institution, on your time will be treated unfairly. So when treated fairly, that is why the standing orders are there. That is why the 1992 Constitution is there. So when treated fairly, fadamo kwano do na fake or that mischief na another mistreatment no man from bram fan shewun sem na nsa o man nya japade. That is not right. Obi anyi dam right no. Nti me assure there tida mamukoti no dam article no chere there say state property over there what so ama botuma aka dem up to 5 or 10 years no. The member no obeye adwuma said the member no why adwuma na wodwe akogum 5 years nka obosu azi next time 1 year the mazini biom. But I don't want us to get there. The first thing is that yes, this is the first time we bubungwa na wa say a table na wa says microphones. One say charge one no one then won't you no one sign a bond of good behavior. Honorable members in quote will sign bond of good behavior. I think it will serve as deterrent. Na ubinum we shuazi. Na next time so one TBBI say another when treat one year wa fakwan papado na wa solve na won't resort to physical things that will say in Zama. That is dishonorable. That is not honorable.
All right. Ebusa Justice Enoch Apia, communication member of NDC. Yehwe nyim de NPP rep and so baba yabo ahomana, but it seems they were lock up baby. Nti yehwe nyim de oba banana so aba join the conversation no it's more messages in number 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Ebochum sa join in Facebook and afi YouTube Kastle 90.3 FM na easy in common for messaging Fafa or Fabra are very much active into Fafa or Fabra. The master a text message and a WhatsApp message 0244 743 143 for Faduna Fabra. I mean ye messages are back a creme na yanko in Mr. Host, the minority press conference is a waste. That is what you meant, and irresponsible. JD simple. I say we Crawford. Are you sure? Okay. Please, nobody was smuggled to be vetted. They were to vet 7 people on the day. It was Afiomakin who asked so many questions to delay the process. Okujoto was billed to be vetted on Thursday. That is why Afiomakin apologized to him and his wife after that press conference. Okay. Well, that's it. But Obiankado was smuggling to it. I see. Make a pair hour discussion.
No.
Yes. Okay. Intimate that say messages about Ghanaians are really happy with what Speaker did. This shows that he represents the whole country but not district. He should continue to discipline our MPs for us. Nana Finn from CCTU, Emin Sano. Nana Finn, say the speaker acted unconstitutionally, and you are urging Ghanaians to applaud him for that. Can you imagine? After the speaker had a second thought. He has realized that he made a mistake. Bringing sanity to Parliament does not call for suspension. Richie from Elmina. Okay, Richie, may I say. Ebusama also with an embra 0244 0244 Mami hwe the WhatsApp and so Ibowana Yankan. Good afternoon. I'm Richie K from Abra Cape Coast. I want to have a bit in respect issue with our youth nowadays. I feel so sad that some parents neglect teaching their children how to respect elders and even to greet. Sometimes it baffles me. What are we teaching our future leaders? Have we forgotten our family cultures? The country's future lies in our hands if we don't know. Richie, may I say? Obinsu dibia about say okay, yeah, discuss on that into Medasi. Wow. A serious one day. And see, you forward aba. I'm from Bentham and Kaya don't know to do. Interesting. Teacher Kujo Tiobodom. And what minority in Parliament is saying is on the right way. They won't allow anybody to intimidate and bully them. Honorable Afenyomakin is right. The Speaker violated Parliament standing orders. Speaker wants to resetting the Parliament in his own way, but it's not working for them. It's global info analytics in this country. Okay, I think that one. Okay, let me show you. So, OPK, patriotic voice, Gosto. Honorable Babin will go down as the worst speaker in the history of Ghana with his partisan and biased attitude towards the minority. But still, the minority MPs will hold Mahama and NDC accountable on their big promises to Ghanaians. And speaker's attitude is very okay in this democratic era. Regards to Mr. Osei Kojo, Special Aide to Dr. Baumia Obaya, Deputy MPP UK Communications Director. Okay, OPK, but I say, I won't so there as the Abba all the way from Gosso. Now, you're calling him. Now, another, you won't move by Professor Brown Clucci. Brown Clucci, and the report was that would take a step now during their visit. Another one runs on this Galamsey issue. No, they were able to arrest or confiscate some excavators. Now, on the issue of the Galamsey, the minister, Honorable Ama Kofi Bua, also he will soon engage traditional leaders on combating Galamsey. The question I be saying there, the manifestos are, I stand to be corrected. The NPP manifesto was they will give back power to our chiefs. I don't know, NDC manifesto, something of that sort was in. But Obesidan ena ohina Owokrom oban the issue of this illegal mining and other Galamsey issues they don't have a say, but now the politicians going to engage them in the fight against Oye Galamsey.
Ejesuman, first one Sakade ahemfo wonyi say menyo enyadwen osande aguzino ahemfo na were custodians of the land, but Ghana yanembra 1992 constitution or treasure aguzi biara owo Ghana ehenyinara oye aban za nse hwa oye aban za na mmom asase ne ze oye ebusua hwane ze enti se NDC yan position in there ye boboa ma galamsey oye illegal mining na or say yenunsu ama sanyame anya na adoma mbiribiri ba Ghana nyenye nsu mponya nom na wode ye important su yezeba ye bohwe na ye fi ho na ye responsible mining. Now say botum ye responsible mining na ahimfo awon na asase ne ye woneze ahimfo awon na asase ne ye woneze woko woba na wo ye yi no ye ntum ye nyi ahimfo no nyeda mfim na ye nkade yankasa ye de mbrari hye ne nsem na ye ayeza ye pede ye ne dem sasunti na honorable Ama Kofi Boa oye sector minister na asem kan yi dem very soon onye ahimfo Biden bezeshia na wetum waboa na wonye won kofo akasa osane wona wa illegal mining dudu nara nkro na obemben hon wofi na se wonya ahimfo akasa ma ahimfo wenya won ho ntase ma ahimfo waja atum ma ahimfo was what time was the ball aban ne tamana. Let me tell you, aban ne zo botum wa and the guards and other military ozwon boko but ahimfo no wanyi mrante na nketesi a wozi da medwuma wanyi won nti se nya ahimfo no kasa ma wajitum ma ahimfo na nkasa mpo wozi kan wo prevent one from going into the concessions and the forest zones na miambia ombo na oye one way to end or to stop illegal mining. Yen kada yarebe yebugu mining completely no obi anyi ho botum wa ya mazen na mbom illegal one na woye na one fan kwan papa do one ye na one say yen forest reserves na one say yen water bodies amama nyarba bebre oye hu ene aye common wa Ghana na yen susem aye be 2-3 months yin susem abayezin wa Ghana hapa akọ salt pond ni baby a be 3 months yin nsu mma hoda baby 1 month me ya sure the Cape Coast adama be 1 month me nyanku bi fi Cape Coast afra me there sanka menya nsu won fanteman mo za brena nka na yiwa beje papa the means the menyina part of the problem ni ye yenu nsu a wa say na amama Ghana Water Company machines na nzama wodo sonu nsu do no onam machine nsu na wa say niti amama machines bebre we break down and obanedam so a nsusu wiwo basabasa usane wa diverting na wozi ye garam say inti se ye kade yanyi ahemfu bezehia oye a step in the right direction usane ahemfu one way custodians of the land and say yini hia ma ohini gitumu do ye garam say a ohini on support and on ka show bi kutupa mo ye galam say obi obeye no ohinu be expose da minyimpa no ma ban we tum wa fight galam say. The reason why over the years yentum yen fight galam say no akure there and one na we custodians of the land no we don't involve them. They be a military want to won court na ho 24/7 why ebe you want if you hope you want if you are the way you sumaze na woko na woko akaye but one ankasa wa ye na ankasa won ankasa na wa ja tum na wo bo one man ho ban wo kro no ho ban look say yareba galamse no ho yareba na nzama ba won na what ben baby galamse won o kan won kasesin anya na aye we chi kakre obefi wa bebedu ha no na wa akofom kakra ma no ho effect no wa akofom nti say ya mama won na atemamefo no ahemfo na wada won anu no wonya dam ntetenu the education there no the maza yankofo wo ye dangerous na nyan na ye custodians of the land anyan na yebotum ya stop no from here na aban support with the military and the security forces no wa bo support na bibiara wa ye fire so what are them na was stopper aban na adwuma be simple zaman nti oye the right direction there minister for lands and natural resources Honorable Kofi Ama Boa waja to me there very soon he's going to meet chiefs in those areas no you wanna kasa na wa boa na wetum wa fight illegal mining or say nyanunsu ama sisiara yanhwe ne ya Ghana ye be den ye bokọ akotonsu President Akufo-Addo catch and there or the presidency due to line. O Sunday one for kwan papa dunti when two more solve me sisia abeye west ma yenhwe no hunsunsu anda oreba hwenne eko asipiti ahoro a take conditions most of them no are linked to activities of the illegal miners. Intimijimizi there say aban the custodians of the land one na wash yaman in sasini na ya one is ama wajitum ma wobobwa abana apan botum wa solve na we tasekra magana yen ho atoan na yen import nsu na yen nya yer basabasa na banso on spend sika bebre na on fan treat nsu na on fan treat nkofo yareba na yen san yen yer na yen wuwu nti oyaze papa and I will urge him there as soon as practicable and possible on set that activity in motion na on mama himfunu who own azen na one task there yareba ba or how ba Casino or Kawan and Sana Abayin Ayado and once all 24/7. And
how can this move be effective? Whereas the licensing regime, the process, I mean, these chiefs are not involved.
No, you see, you are not. The whole thing is that look, most of the illegal miners won't get a license. Most of them. We can come one mine or water bodies in areas. Most of them won't get a license.
But Ibilimsu will get a license.
Most of them won't get a license. Now, I want now won't get a license. No, do na na what say yinsu. No, true. You want to won't get a license. Some of them are politically exposed persons. Now. Solve a problem, you look at it from all angles. Now, here is the case and Kofu or I'm on license, only then come on license to operate. And only executive level, the licenses can be revoked easily. Now, we revoke them licenses, Madam Kofu no stop. But we revoke them licenses no. Obi oti kromo wana offer there amemiye dwumabia nti musuma maya enda mokọ forest mu makaye mekutu bi na menye bi ma ton menye bi mi da hwemo mba no license na watena nkran wa revoke no on deal with that until we are looking at it holistically. And there were reports there in the last time our President Akufo-Addo na Befidi was signing so many will give out so many licenses to some people to operate. Or your new government, and that is one thing I like about NDC government. Almost all the appointees are not complaining. No, have you seen some of them complaining? Issues are honey is serious, damaging, critical, but they are not complaining. That is what you call a membu. Otideno aminti na Ghana for what to abama in this amanyokunu. Nti aba kwana ode fadua bo solve anin president or the presidency to line. Or GG been more excavators or revoke been more license. I don't know day one more license than before. I don't know day why worse. Nti aba revoking licenses alone is not enough. Go down. Meet the people through their chiefs. Bring all of them on board. Let them know that the mazia wo ye nunsunsu andinyi. Binwa ofide why sikana ya kwa akope. Wonyim no hunsunsu ando. Nti edwo nyina bema obobwa yenka de ndisi aban butu we hase kra dabi. But hawa ozeba no ye butum ye nyina ya kan ho abom. Nti revoking licensing is done at the office in Accra, and it can easily be done. But stopping the activity in the forest areas and in the water bodies, you need the people who are there to support you, else you can't fight it.
And this there is a problem.
Oh yeah.
From the agencies after issuing licenses, also they will check the activities of these miners, yes. Whether or you're prospecting or whatsoever license EBG, because some of the issuer yes come on this illegal mining a binum okita prospecting but they are engaging in deep mining, whereas obia monitor their activity, whether or not or prospecting or they are engaged in those activity. And then the problem also it be free. Damn aspect no Urbana.
Yes, me yo ya adwen pefe and the men nyina no mama mu there. Them press conference and ma kan ha na the mercenaries do say Ghana your money bia nka president Akufo-Addo nka or resign and ka oda nka Ghana for ya impeach ni vote of no confidence. A moment that you are putting your presidency on the line. What it means is that the presidency president na is it to do there the mazi mubuto asemebe fight sementu maya muntu by implication that not. What did we see now to the American ye dani ye no man yawa president yezi omani nutum ashanensa commander in chief of Ghana Armed Forces omani nutum ni bibia oshawonsa ewo ho kwan de botuma akade ye nyina ayenda ye nyina ayebeda ewo ho kwan de bo stop azibiara yereye embremu no onye azepapa onbo Ghana no kwan ko Ghana no puntu entuma ya ode ye twa so a the same way oye dani ye na mobi prospecting license na nyimpa no oye deep mining na bibiara nkodo. And Ghana ye problem going there ye wombre fantastic laws but implementation na enforcement anu no ye problem. Nti sisiara no se botumi ya na botumi enforce sumo ayeye ya get the people involved. Anwa na wo ye na rankasa fa wona ka ho na mo hu de the mazi nye da awo eti baby na epede ebe mo wanu eziba no bon alternative livelihood wo ho. Nti sisia NDC aban ye create new ministry, Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment, specifically for the youth. And she said ben aban izubogu kwanim. Nti artisanal mining, we have responsible mining. Ebutuma mine, but men mine in water bodies. Men mine in forest reserves. And say humanity the maze bieni any problem. But say land bi wo baby onye forest, onye nsukase nsutin ho. Na mutu muye mining wo ho. Na my license, my beg license, mutu ya tax mo manu nya wo ho mfaso. Odutu omani mpana. Me sure there or a problem. Warankasa yimede enumsu ezuko wiem insui osaya dey note won kay video of effect of azawo ye no won fanchire won in the communities won kanchire won enya ban ne pede azawo ye mo won se ko wanu obeyi na se mema mo eje de mazi so a adeda mo be responsible mining mon say insu mon say forest and now so there mama mo alternative epe plumbing aban du bosua owi obama plumbing equipment maza ko start wedwuma na ye edwuma epe carpentry obama the mazeno me tuma akọ na akwaye na ezaboa epede suaze pam ebutuma kwekusuaze pam owi awamo industrial machines na zakopamaze. That is what we call national apprenticeship or your programmer and this aban yezereba or ye fantastic and Melkodo ma remind yan minister commander in chief of the youth army of NDC Honorable Pablo there obohwe na waye the mazin na eza aboa ye nuanum bi numa wo ye galamsey na we fi ho na won so obotum waye responsible mining no we tum no wo so waye den waye nti dem na oti lawlessness onyaza wo dey so do. That is why I can Ghana did the man or no and we shouldn't do business as usual. And this banner His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na me Professor Jena no Pukwa Jiman. What no what's warba about reset Ghana. Ye Ghana fi baby you want to hear that ko baby fofo building the Ghana we all want together. Inti say ya pere ya build the Ghana chief executive nankotin ontumen build. The military alone nankotin ontumen build. The president alone nankotin ontumen build. Into the chiefs, the people, the chief executive, the military, the president. Ame now yina na yekaboma yebotum ya stop nzama orokodo amama yetumi ya build the Ghana yina ya hwehwe na Ghana wa fanin tampefra na ame na wo ye ho atoyen na yakada this is the Ghana we all want.
All right. Ebusia ya Kastle 90.3 FM mema no hodo na eguda eriti. But my next question is that with the fight against illegal mining, another galamsey issue, politicians, obviously, you've muddied the waters too much on this fight. Achina ACD, Adicha ACD. So, unankasa wunyi adjono kra wa the fight intibia yedri. It wants to do even one computer what they say, but it wants to one kasa na one in DB as one krama bia yebudu.
Yeah, I can't rule out that fact there. Politicians, one kasai, one among two, one actions and inactions will contribute both of them levelly. But there's always an end point to everything. Yes, MPP YAB, NDC YAB, CCR no, Ghana, Abazina Yepe. And that is the angle of His Excellency John Dramani Mahamad's government. Se Ghana fo yanka sanye timemufo ahemfo timemufo especially yana yewo galamsey areas ya ja to me there ya be end the mazin ma yen ho atan na de yenji ntum there be now sa anyan yen nyina ya gitum there ya be the mazin na then awa ebe yu hu there be kwakaye no you can be brought out. Our politician are going forward ebe se na ko gina ho na ebe ye aza onye no you will be fished out and will be disciplined. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama waka there our pentia etu humbo for illegal mining mun on for home fanchao. Osande charity begins at home. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama when two one train NDC for mpanyinu for another NDC for what one who be illegal mining. The issue is not mining no. We have responsible mining. We have people who are genuinely mining. A problem behind you. Illegal mining mining in water bodies. What the chamfan would take sinsunumu na no wasensunu. Share River Pra. Share Erastus. One year my roho there. Last week there was a report there. What's there? One to abampo Ghana. Before about to abano, he has to be rushed. He has to flee the country. Why the man and Bibi. Yen. What to abawi no sane bay. Them no there or money or ya.
Yeah, to abawi is also he's been receiving threats.
What to abawi?
Yeah.
Obey no receive them threats.
Yes. Or receive threats on the recent why he's been receiving threats.
Yeah. And see, these are some of the things are on here. And you know, the issue is that maybe umpire the state Bobo no hoban na ombane there or do san guan figana. But you put me at the mazina. Let us go to the people. Yamumu who there the mazina warrior in yet.
But do you know one thing or funny?
Yeah.
Ya woman mu. Every machine be over car, motor whatsoever. Ya will be a equibenya the record of the mania. But we have these excavators in our bush. What you juma? But in Hunurano.
Oh, I catch them no Hunurano ma. Menu yard.
But engine there. So when Hunurano ma. And now why research into that? Because I could DVLA another baby our license. The most you may see Nadini.
Yeah.
And we pick their number plate, we trace and you nipa potia adenya.
Yes.
Why are we not doing that?
It can be done one. But what about Obiswa no so wa koto no register na wa tona yimpa no onquire for change of ownership? I know see another thing.
But still we can still trace.
Oh yeah, the original our registered. Yes.
Yes. I want to register. Na ma ba boto.
Yes.
Na me di illegal mining.
Yes.
Na wa ba betchem.
Yes.
And wa ba bu the normal plate of oil the excavator no.
Yeah.
We nim nyimpa potia Osha sorry. Ebia in one of the site no one to pinpoint the mosi.
Yeah.
Now, what should the recorder? I want to register me a change of name. Into you can tell them there the mosi no bote.
About my kind the most missing no about but in Pempino or Sunday and your change of ownership. Kwesman, one good for Kwame Nkrumah, one good for Kwame Nkrumah. And here another challenge. Inti say yaza and these are some of the things that yan part of the world no or different from other parts of the world. Ako abrochi na za entum tobi na ze na still in use imponies use as mo nye. I tell now you have to do change of ownership and then use it. I think these are some of the reforms na nzama or the yutumi as by licensing regime numa obi biara oboto aze no ya be na nhwe dem se eto aze na anko register wo wuzinima abannin se soma won sanka. I think that's the mazina ba obutumu aboa ama obi obotazi we akwa register so that we can easily trace and do that. So what the reported by the hunu ranoma ame na wo minyime there onya no kwa or yeah something just to paper the crack or yeah za wo ye no that cover no that shield the binum. The bottom line is that in pendodo nara yenyim wana or ya woneze, and some of them are politically exposed persons, and that is our problem. If say you now you deal with the politically exposed people now, what woman now warrior the mazin from the beginning now, obobwa ma yen twin few cry ya todo. Let us begin to do things right this time around. The moment we do that, yabutum is above from kakrama yen wato.
Justice Inokapia made us say this documentation issue. But it's funny, it's funny, pad. All right. But me say for sumbre maybe na yenzin komo. But still, about 2 minutes Zoom message now about 0244-743-143. 0244-743-143. Black was after time after. Hey, Mr. Host, the bad behavior that makes MPP goes to opposition are one, illiteracy or ignorance, bribery and corruption, lack of poverty, stigmatization by the public, and the final one is lack of implementation in their policy. JD simple as Able Crawford, but lack of poverty, no, I don't understand. Yes, to say be able to my way teaching you able to my boy.
But I'm there. I sleep now. No, for me.
But because no, this message you actually or has about the same content.
Except me inform do minty or every now no for me.
Until I slip of hand.
In your.
0244.
You are in instant or it have been slip of hand.
Okay. 0244408046. 0244408354. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Pochwana Misakini.
Nkumso.
Mr. Nkumsa.
I'm happy, man.
Yami Adumo, Papa.
Hey, open a minority. I pay your market. What's an asshole? Who are you then? President Akufo-Addo and Kofi Asedimu, what I say, when you want to say, Australian man join Yadamazino. Also, I say, there were many. When you want some work, I also the TD. You don't have one day. Now, I remember Galamsey. Galamsey, no, Yamese, a summer, you know, President Akufo-Addo. Almost 2,000 plus licenses. Now, I don't know home money, the politicians, now, no, I am the there, President Mahama. Wa bonu kofu kokode mo bia anfa no ejiji currency onu na the yehwe obobo so that's it.
Maso me da say Nkumsa, good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes sir, good evening.
Good evening, I'm Kamara Isuma.
Nana Obra Sankuma.
Yeah.
Nana Pochapo me.
Yamina do mura woto apo me.
Yamia do mo pa fetcham de edana me from into membe.
Into membe. Won kawa everyone care do no. Kira there baba. Di ma photo watch room.
Every uncommon and demand to Macacra.
What are you?
I'm an Eshaman with a Australia Mafra. Why I want pure politics now? Because I'm a money. I don't call it a mercy. You are damn it, saying there. So move in your capia. Ought no way. As some in that came, no do feeling Mumba. You would have yes. Now, in fact, I've been out doing the Rolla Casai. Now, the question is, and someone saying, now, bet you are waiting. On Trump, Diane can organa. On Trump, Diane can organa. And some watching now. Moment there. One of the idea about leadership. It's about leadership. Your leadership on yet will be successful. Fair parliamentarians, because you know withdraw parliament. So you got to be the warrior of parliament. Leadership, majority, minority, MPs. So what is real? That number 21 and be said, you see, in a way, intellectuals and also intellectuals. As one of maybe some way, the strategic, when be said, you see, one intellectual architect in the country. What is playing? And that's a whole baby. And see, Yana Fu, and Yala Yang yet. In the name of open Fusa, who was for 1 year. If you say, I'm sure yeah, a man more by eye.
Okay.
If you must learn not happy there, Mawa came, Waka Papa, and I'm Shidoma. Open look and walk. No one tell when these are doing what saying. Then people what the man. No, walk ya between there. You are Madawasi. Man,
and I so yeah, that's it, baby. Good evening.
Hi, Papa. But show we something about me. Approve. See, Abra, say, because man can say screw up and change the woman. Mabro, who wants to pay a blow. Papa, ye kind, you know, I'm being John Dramani Muhammad Day. Question the action is an maso or down cocoon to Nuka. What in Yakai? Yes, then. But show your man, I can show you. It's another. But that's it.
Good evening. Chairman.
Kastle FM 90.3.
Chairman.
Kastle FM. Hey, I know for better for worse, so Kastle FM.
Okay. Maso, may I say, oh, good evening.
Good evening, oh, Pamela Isimon.
Hey, I am a
in portrait, your him and or something check as a income, it's really rough on our way. Na ninsi amanga sa my brother Justice. And that's it. I am one-on-one papa. Na in fact, I share him as to my and will be biara or say be an year board because waka one for but I to my year because I am sure be brave.
But I say,
and my brother come make man. I am people for one more reason into I went to mama. There from one day someone the next day or not next to go saying I went to Mwamba. Or Sunday or a contract I signed with them. There or said the until the watch or letter be to say that we boycott the radio station. You know, or said there was apology back. They reason to Wamba. Na member parliament na also. They would the NDC yeah, Toryland papa. O Sunday, as some oracle the one say MPP in the Woki Kadam super majority. Today, he won't feel him that. But yeah, all inclusive. The meaning Shaza or yeah, majority leader. Why? Or pleading on behalf of the minority. There, suspension. Woman on your den, when you feel, but the continue the evil. I think the CCR continue or said, what you made one away in you. Watch a video, some how program as an in our or starting. And no young now, what you do in buses. If an area shame or see. Young can them minority no, they don't have any say. What will say? But the thing is, Brahma one day there, Castle. But Castle be brain so bra. Not some Bracona so to me, an ocho. That Casama Wabro, Bracona Wama, one day, Casano. It's no any Biaran Kada minority as a warrior, one year. But no see now, what course or your man. I don't think the speaker or said they all my work was spot free. Other one my work was spot free or said they want to move on no man. What it so them cables no. I'm not on brand and answer for no worker there. Wanted to cables and wanted to cables no. Wanted to cables and they should pay. So when yeah, moving young speaker no one in Jan. Or some of them will cost damages and what cost financial loss to the state. It's also what to wait and what your cables on the cow. And next time why you last time we recraft I young castle but this time around you know what say cables are or your money cable. Then also the what you next time will be so sort of an oil bibia when we don't know that the man's me. Now may say on money property then on money in the you know on money to add Jessica if you mean and a man I just get if you win him. It's in New York. There, no sin in your face. It's not honorable thing, and we don't want to see it again. A man, no farmer, were picking one. No farmer, be no better one in what by a parliamentarian. No, what bra, another was some brahma again. Let the Muslim and the Benny. Then we will have parliamentarians. We want to watch it. Was at the AK-47. Our parliament house. I want to be. I want to say. Yes,
Master, good evening.
Good evening, Aquaman.
Yes, sir.
Aquaman. A bit more proud. One day I want to change. Upon one time, no matter
what. Mama also opportunity to Kawasam. Mama also equal opportunity, please. Celebrate. Papa.
My message and the parliamentarians, the honorables. Yes, sir. So, the video was not only MPP, MP, and because the video now. MPP, NDC, almost president, we the table one side, and almost like table. You say it's only MPP. These are honorable members. They should behave as such. And so that nonsense.
Oh, yeah, but I too free dodo. I bring you with tell. But I say, good afternoon. Keku.
Yes, sir.
Keku mean too.
That's it. So, I get today. Speaker, and yes, I report them on the channel or we used to do. You know, I'm maybe working there, I'm by England. It's a woman I think you know. Okay, what you want to get the thing now? I have that time, the 24,000. One but
no. Proceedings for parliament. I have the leadership, minority leader, and then majority leader. And what sorry, what can say, and will plead on behalf of these MPs and the speaker Oji Tuma where reason the decision and where you them a for no doing on your minority why prawe pusher. Please understand the issue. Good evening.
Evening.
Yes, sir.
Englishman, Chairman.
Hey, Chairman.
Englishman.
Chairman.
In the oil speaker. Why has the menu agent on one Kasankasa? Abra Ghana for Kade. Speaker when you say Embra. Now also spend the FBC forum. No, okay. But come and me there. Even at the law court, sometimes Otum was a law not true. No use to common sense. They are aware.
Yeah.
It's a suspension of Beno or you no commando. Say Ebiano Oja one pom or bet a china and then till you more busy. And so suspend one in a sense there. Asumji Baba appointment committee or na a chino. What form a committee more and seminar or see you know. I will be a bit phobia standing orders for our parliament, you know. That was about. And the majority and minority will plead, you know. Oyeja of the father cry example. Let's say Oyeja. Now what about Fumwa? Into Mumbrena and get a return it because yen then yen perfect. Because when you nada, what papa na wonja. As I say, inti wa today eja wa parliament. Inti Ghana fune binu meka there. Or yeah, the bed of the NDC is neither here or there.
Okay.
Mr. Bessia, my brother. My brother, ma'am.
All right.
That's okay. Thank you.
I say thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, Grandma.
You go.
Abume.
Yami adumo na unso.
Na se me mola edukwa adecha enfam empeke.
Hey, dama, facham. Hey. No, you mean intention that men pick you.
Yo, madasi. Asama mpeda makaende. Endi sewa. We bunyaya fubasa. Ye baba tu abe. Dama wa ye wo Ghana. Se yankupa na nka MPP fu wo ho. Na wo nya botala amona. It's Ghana. It's why basa.
But you got why bonyaya for in what sense?
And don't check here more by more Paramakainde. No Parliament. Minority for now, Warhol, a majority for never. Can put them on some more than Obobo. Parliament in Ampo. If you do whole Ghana. Obi botum tena studio mpo ofa kako or the baba politics wado ono put MPP fo on ka se won sama okay go MPP aban nanima obi gba MPP aban nanima se e se MPP till do na wo ka den wo so gina oda ma party wo so asoro we kukukukukuku nje Ghana abo iti ne ankopan ni se mu no o MPP finya abotal in this waba power and they say waba power when yandama wakan and lama wakan ma what to abamo yep don't know way.
All right,
no one the parliament in some work again. Amen.
Amen. Igwe. There you do,
brother.
You too.
Won po ne me.
Ya me adumo na won so e.
Me chiam brother George. Kwamna. Menya wa kwanya me chiam me papa Mr. Kukubo. Me chiam bebrebe. Ebia na so bi hendo me chiam na pa. Wo fa na kwamna. Me pede me bisa wa asam kakro. Awo no me brother not no ni. Say wuju de kazet obia. Biti da mafire there sa kwamna. Wa mo agricultural minister. Na say after markings no all over vet wa. Me see the ministerial post was amon. Nyanu some no those bi se obia.
And say vet no it seems to only formula.
The question be autum ubisa. Freemason ni hala poka ho. All the ubisa no ho. Hwekwamna si yededamo kwa tedama na na kan. Yededamo kwa on bo mani. To be frank and honest, on bo mani. Yikita. One was way intellectuals in the wogu. Na yini go from him posebeta feche. E bi mi zo. Na nkwana we du esoro so da. Why when I do to them way more from even the idea why ye entire the whole world and what me man many massy still be open we in them question kibi say kwa for don talk baba so all the kibisa first George questions and would be sent I shampoo on fata but na nature ni e be yan why are so branch and I mean damn suspension now Oda ina speaker way in Kamadaman. Ebia no new constitution minister. Because MPP finanka say wonam ugina wona amono say wona wunya dama to care dia. Nka wona bu hudwa ya wo bobon wo Ghana ha. Nka wa but enam pon ko wa ma wo insumpo na ano MPP fo. Woni nya atwemi ya wodi na miya.
All right.
Won wunyim pa dia la wa tia so fa asase yi. But nyankopon enwa osu hina. Kanfu bia shi.
Okay.
Dama him no dama is excellency John Dramani Mahama. Oba yen chale. It won't to top pressure one farman. Na na oba betina don. Oji na nwa almost be 1.5 year. And so no kasa Ghana for. Aba na po APSC. Wo fu sensu obo. Apart from CSH so do wo sabrane. Aba no we ma Ghana for.
Aba be you say.
Mo menyin pay o heat.
May heat. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Come now, me too.
You are coming, Madasi. This is a some of two vetting committee whom I am the one of the Picoma, another also spending him ever. I'm not Uncle. I'm coming, Metro. If you are an MPP, can I work at a speaker all year no, all year no. We did then couldn't get to a church today. A church of Mamu as a pot, Yawian war, vetting committee. Now, but some would see, but the Minister of Main now, sorry, or what? Oh, in the Afamna. In Kofa, Ghana for Yatwa by Zamon. Then one away an honorable. And one. That's a more television, no, honorable, no one big, or Milgado, and what lost said, and I did. Or me what was the microphone? Let us pick up on 2 weeks. I'm more there. Yes, to anything yet. 2 weeks. In MPP put an A in a speaker. No,
but that suspension crowd where you through order.
I am a yoga. I'm a yoga. Where is more than that?
Okay.
Okay, wait, no one. Okay, yeah, a year when I go, Parliament house, I won't show one council. I'm not going to them. They're a punished one because the man, so school for no care. The boom school for to bring a punishment. We Ghana. On them lawyer or canon, you are suffering and to be out of shame. Then young say an honorable member, next has that way, or Parliament house, and you're in Basset. I'm most today, most similar. I had a speaker them instead of where you go no or you to I am your the way why that
all right.
Let us listen to 1 year.
Okay.
No fancy
you've made your point. Let us see. All right. Okay. Let us see. Good evening. I'm Jennifer. Yami adumo na onso e. All right. What's can say? You need issue no. Okay.
Kastle FM 90.3.
All right. All right. I'm Jennifer Medasi. Yamenka Waso. Last caller. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Captain, me too.
Every kind, Mambo about me, nationally, Yama, keep question and no cardina. It is man. And then you came about your mentality. It is man. As you with you, say, one component, it's now of a baby, minute of another. No, to take the matter to now, I shall have my bed. Yes, man. When you crowd the above an abortion, you so going to play, you come for the place, don't get. Yes, man. When you
okay.
People, I will make a suggestion in there. This is speaker watch out now. Oh, you. One more year will need it. No one will make a kind of a day. But one away you did the basement. I mean, what in my problem? Because when you pay in a yes, a sneaker, you down. But what's my second go on? One way to me. This is by example. When you be no Kenya, you should know. But we visit in the MP, President Minister. Number ye, above one kind of no. But I say a big one.
Yeah, I mean, last caller. Good evening.
Good evening, yes, man.
Yes, sir. Alaji.
Now, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yo, maninchi ono gwe George. Nakupo nchini obe wakasa fine. Akasa yansa adwin bibia wo fine. Na what so? Emisho menebi said yankupa maninsanka.
Amen.
Na maye kanyide galamse assembly. Tana fo. Masi ramon. Wada ye MPP yo ye NDC yo. Umayifa ye nene sifu. Namu galamse ye ntu galamse ase wambra. Na nanu wankamu. The army master galamse ase da PCA. Na nanu wotu nkwofo na woba site woba gigiska. Wodu koda infie. Nka tena nanu wa na tere wa amma kon na yeye. It is an nanu so we season one day. Ma ho ku bi olbedi an job ko no ma sabi say e otiku na nuku na ho ku na ba. O na ne tumi hu na adwuma poti a ho ku no woba ye. It is galamse ni do pede wuta asika se paza. Na no fa hye na nanu mo nsa. Na ban won monitor. Ma bibi o ko di biala we so. Ni dan na nsa me fata kwa de kwan yi do na me hu de pura ni nwa sanka kanka. NDC aban ombo. Bon kuno funkasi na galamse onjine ye maganda fu yenyen su yenom medawna ase yemisho
ya minsha waso. All right, ebusia muntimi fafra fu bia bio enti medawna ase de woni messages nyano ana wa course no otum no be through na etum na yezi enko mo ma Asene bi nkoma yene aboafa wo share na asen, but before I acknowledge yene sponsors no ma manya nti the Kastle 90.3 FM yes jumezi sunkukra na yes on the 14th of this month yen nyina yenyim or Vars Day. Now this Vars Day ne pede edin special on nti yes write a brief love message for your partner. Teacher telephone neti. Write a brief message for your partner. Teacher team, say your class. A brief message for your partner. And the teacher, make sure that will message in the baba. On the 14th. Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yes. Yeah, my listeners opportunity. Yeah, but my you selecting a special gift. And I feel a ticket to Ridge Royal Hotel.
Ridge Royal?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Instead of your door, you own our partner.
Instead, yes, write a brief love message. A kun, a year, a fiancé, whatsoever. Fabra, uti anko kwane ya select to a dim for
the
na echo.
Hey,
and for messaging for 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Yeah, the text message, another WhatsApp message, Fabra. Na wasu wudin yanko kwane mpemfu watinasi na washwe message you there. Of hipa enti de be am catch Alberta me dem wan sugumudo Alberta Trobra na yenso your correct my beautiful Alberta
okay binizia Matilda
and amezia Alberta.
I hope that was not here there Babet now my beautiful Alberta na you an nkotwesi we circle
enti ma catch for messages in Fabra 0244 743 143. Esa akawa adwenewa
nyo ma akama se
okay ne nyina yi alright yan fast de ne bi nso for ma Betway and afi Ridge Royal Hotel onye ndwumoko a wabo e ma yezi dwumezini yezi bro yes yankwe
eje man medase na tew memfe yintwam na yes ozi kaneka say ose nsema ma kani na wa kadada yes da me no te na onye today NDC ba abanimi na meka da masemi amede bia masema mekan da Ghana no hia ntinana yabokodo na ya aka na ye push na Ghana wa fane tampefra me ye sure that say pede Ghana fane tampefra na Ghana ye me ye na ye hotoye na ode ye nyina ya kasa na ye kodo ye kasa na mpanyinfo wote na wota wanye tintin de ma ebinum waye no na wobetei na supam na waye na Ghana wa fane tampefra minchi a my sister ohima bongret michia no sronko in fact one na waye pace setters in the communication in Central Region inti madanasi wone compliment ozama michiano sronko na minchia my brother chairman apia fantepem yes michan last week mentu mama my friend na say oh brother send the topic man right away maba inti michia wonyina na meda wana sronko da wokodo wetin na wo hye inu nkram. We are in this together. Ghana nti na yo yes ye gina ho ma NDC so amparaze but say NDC bokodo na watena bani magana ye nyina ye ho aton na chida ame na awu nyinara ye za ose no fata ama Ghana fanita mpefra Ghana fanita mpefra NDC amanyoku betna amanu mambunu aman ne presidency na achar na yebu oman na achar na Ghana when you fa huzi na Ghana wetumpon na ina ye ho aten
just Enoch apia me that
ya da obi biarase ya da obi biarase
alright ebusenta ha ene di dwumezi nyina ye de besi nyame adom ochena yensan yenhye bio na yenfa another version of me man hodo yenfa bro. My name still remains Kwamina Suman and this is your number one political and current affair program me man hodo. Have a wonderful good evening my crow nyina. Bye bye.